up, everybody? It's Wes and Andy. Welcome. It's Tuesday night Random Fandom.
We're back.
This one, the 96th,
96th.
the 96th edition of Random Fandom, and I got to take part in some Random Fandom today.
Did you?
Yeah, and I sent everything to you, so
Okay.
I'm hoping we're going to talk about it.
We are. We've got everything you sent covered.
Hasbro Pulse ran a G.I. Joe fan stream today. So if you've been actively collecting or following G.I. Joe Classified series, we got a good one for you tonight.
Holy Christmas.
I'm very excited.
I'm trying to cut back, Hasbro, and you just keep dragging me back in.
Hasbro, we're going to start licensing our IPs to other people. The G.I. Joe team, hold my beer.
Pretty much.
Let's see. We got, wait a minute. Well, let me get in here. We got, as we saw, we got Gaz in the house tonight. Where are you? Where are you?
There he is.
Ah, shit, I'm early. No, man, we're late as usual. It's okay. Maybe a minute or so.
Yep.
Dang, I missed. No, you didn't miss anything, Zazel. We're all here. You're precisely where you were supposed to be. Also,
it's Branny time.
It's Branny time. Good morning, Phil, on the east side. How are you, sir? I hope you're doing well. Hope the weather's as nice there as it is here today. I'm quite tickled. We had some crazy weather this week. We had back on Sunday.
It was spring.
Sunday afternoon before our Back in Black series, we had just a very brief but torrential downpour. And I could literally watch the snow receding off my front lawn, which was like, oh, I cannot wait for this shit to be gone.
Yep.
Ah.
But then Monday it dropped back down to -3.
I know.
So everything that was melting is now frozen again.
But we are very seasonal right now. We've leveled off. We're kind of seasonal. We're daytime highs are above the freezing mark. So
yeah, it was 11 today.
I agree with that comment. The Sarge Mercer 2-pack is interesting. Renegades, they said. Now, does that mean they're gonna do a cohesive Renegades uniform? Because I thought the idea was they were all kind of misfits. Sarge and Mercer, though, first two. So that's coming.
That's the only one. The Sarge is the one I don't have.
They didn't show him.
Okay.
They did not show him. They only showed off. Well, they only name. They name dropped.
Part of the name reveals.
Part of the name drops, but no look for Sarge.
What was was there another team Sarge was a part of?
Marauders.
Slaughters, Marauders.
Yeah,
that's
Marauders.
Right. And that was the blue one.
Correct.
Okay, so that's the one we've already got.
That is correct, sir.
With the version that was with the Triple D tank.
When we get to that section of the show, stick with us because we're going to talk a lot about the snake armor.
So nice.
I might actually buy it.
So nice.
If my wife's watching tonight, I might actually buy it, honey. All right. Before we get into the business, which has brought us all here tonight, I should find the right button, Wes. That's not it.
It could be.
Nope.
Maybe.
Nope. Aha, I found it. We should open with
Random Fandom Trivia.
Yeah.
Yes, guys, I see your comment. And yes, you are living in the past. It's a coming. Yep. Sarge Mercer 2-pack in Classified series. It is coming.
So, question for you this week.
Yeah.
Which historical document does Nicolas Cage's character steal in National Treasure?
Oh.
Is it A, the Emancipation Proclamation, B, the Constitution of the United States, C, the Declaration of Independence, or D, John Wilkes Booth's diary?
See, they stole the Declaration of Independence in this season of Invincible.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't caught up yet.
Oh my God. I hope I didn't spoil it for you. What? Is that the... Oh, that just automatically populated.
Yet.
That automatically populated. Okay, I hate when it does that.
That's okay.
It's going to do it
Center
again.
there, right there. We're good.
It's amazing we can do this stuff on the fly now.
But yeah.
Well, listen, as a knucklehead.
Oh, Zazel's taking a stab at it.
I love that. Question mark?
Maybe.
And you typed it with that same inflection. B question mark? Because that's how I would have typed it.
Of course.
I don't even know what I think Emancipation Proclamation, that's the thing that says we're not British anymore.
I thought
is that what that is?
The one that freed the slaves.
Well, maybe that's what that is.
Abraham Lincoln.
I don't know American history very well.
Fair enough.
That's all right. But I bet I know more American history than Americans know Canadian history.
Probably.
That's low-hanging fruit. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. To all our American friends, I am sorry.
We still love you.
We do.
Except 47.
Shh. The name that shall not be spoken.
If you say it 3 times, does he appear?
It's Voldemort, as far as I'm concerned, and we don't say that either.
Don't you mean Candyman?
Yes.
Candyman.
Yes. Any of those names that you shouldn't say, Beetlejuice, all of them, like we can just attribute it to that.
True.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, see. But it's the original Declaration of Independence.
Not the fake one.
Okay. All right.
Well, I don't think we need to run the sounder.
I don't think so either. I think anybody who's going to guess already did.
Yeah, and Gaz, you are correct. It is the Declaration of Independence.
Well, what do you know?
Mm-hmm.
Back when Nick Cage was highly bankable.
Yes, he was.
Oh, speaking of Nick Cage, did you see the news about the Spider-Man Noir?
I did not see that there's been an update.
No real update. Yeah. So
we saw the shots of possibly him or someone stunt doubling for
somebody in the costume.
Car.
Yeah. So the director has come out and said that they've got it in both color and black and white. Ooh. And he's like watching the dailies and stuff or looking at it on the monitor. He's like, you'd think that this was like a period piece. So there may be a black and white release alongside of the color release.
That's kind of weird, but I was hoping it would be like a fully black and white, like a Sin City type with just splashes of color.
Yeah, I feel like that
would have been the proper route to go.
Or just no color at all.
Yeah.
Like a true noir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except the only thing that shows up is his Rubik's Cube that he took back from the Spider-Verse.
Yeah. No,
and that doesn't show up until the very last bit.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's my Nick Cage adjacent news this week.
Cool.
Yeah, the Declaration of Independence. I'm okay not knowing this.
Well, apparently National Treasure is going to be getting a third part. Nothing finalized yet, but...
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
That could be fun.
It could be. The original 2004 action-adventure movie, released by Walt Disney Pictures, written by Jim Koff and the Wibberleys.
Wait. National Trivia in 2025. We're going to reverse it. It'll be animated. Ooh, Disney doing all the classics now in live action. We got to go the other way.
Could be. It's directed by John Turteltaub. In the film, Benjamin Gates, played by Nicolas Cage.
Benjamin Franklin Gates.
Ben Franklin.
Aha.
He's a historian. Along with a computer expert, Riley Poole, and archivist Abigail Chase, search for a massive lost Freemason treasure, which includes a map hidden on the back of the United States Declaration of Independence.
Did they reveal it with lemon juice?
I don't recall.
I don't remember either.
It's been quite a while since I've seen that one. But
I don't even feel the urge to go back and watch this to find the answer.
Well, we know what he did, so.
I'm Nick Caged out, to be honest.
Oh,
I did get caught up this week, though.
On?
Electric State.
Oh, what'd you think?
I liked it.
It was good, though,
right? I liked it. I asked you.
It's a fun ride.
Because you saw it first. Mm-hmm. And I asked you, did you think that it deserved a theatrical release? And you were like, I can see why they put it straight to streaming. I think that it would have held up on the big screen, especially some
3D
of the large,
would have held up.
Yes. The robot scenes.
Yes.
Especially I really
with Anthony Mackie's character.
Yeah. With Herm.
Yeah.
Herm.
Oh my God. The variations on that droid are infinite.
Yeah. So
and I love that about that character.
If you have not seen Electric State on Netflix,
give it a watch.
I recommend it.
It's fun.
It is a lot of fun. Shall we move on with the show?
Oh, Zazel's seen it as well.
Thought it was a good Netflix movie. I agree. Like, I can totally see why it went to streaming, but I think it could have made it in the theater.
I think so.
It maybe not would have made not all their money back,
but who knows?
I still like going to the movies. What can I say?
Mm-hmm. This week we do not have any bad news to kick off. So
what? Not a single thing? National Treasure 4. Nick and crew head to the land down under to steal their national treasure, Zazel.
Watch out, Zazel. He's coming for you. Sounder button?
I was trying to find it. It's like 3 pages over.
Oh, no.
Dun, dun, dun. It's so like, I need like
a big bank.
What I need is a bank of like 40 buttons instead of just the 8 here. I got to cycle through banks of effects. I hate this. No, I love it.
But our first item.
Yeah.
The Superman Day 2025 logo has been revealed.
And hey, look at that. Classic S.
Classic S. Yeah.
What? We're not going with the corn sweat?
Apparently not.
Okay,
This was revealed on the Michael Turner and other artists' Facebook page. It'll be April 18th this year, which is the 87th anniversary of Action Comics #1. So
that seems like a reasonable time to do that.
That's a great time to start ramping up for the movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Zazel's prepared.
I'll bring a good stick.
Good stick will get you far.
Wait, a good stick or a good stick? You know, it's such a good stick we can just beat people with it.
Well, there's your whoop ass stick.
Yes, the design does look super.
Traditional, a little bit.
I love the super emoji. I do love that.
But this next one's kind of sucks for the younger generation.
Listen, I didn't even know that this was a thing. I mean, I knew.
Yeah.
I knew it was a thing. I didn't know that this was happening to the thing.
Yeah, but like we've all heard the news up in Canada of Hudson Bay going into liquidation.
Canada's oldest company,
which is now American owned, so
going into bankruptcy protection to attempt to restructure
and liquidate.
Yeah. Thank Jor-El, we're not getting that Nick Cage Burton Superman thing. Man, after the Flash sequence, there was this morbid curiosity around, like, what would that have looked like? But not enough to make me go, like, and get on that train to, like, hey, we need to revive this, because
Superman versus a giant spider.
Well, listen, that idea, got recycled.
I did into Wild
West.
Will Smith versus a giant spider.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
it worked in that movie, by the way.
It did.
I liked it
very much. But Forever 21.
Forever 21. I want to be forever 21.
Apparently.
Do you really want to live forever? Forever.
At one point.
Forever. Cage Superman cameo was all we needed and got.
Which we did. Thank you, Andy Muschietti.
100% true. 100% true.
But yeah, leader in youth fashion retail, it is going to close all its stores across the U.S. as it files for bankruptcy a second time.
Oh, wow.
So
we swirled the drain once. We're able to swim back. And now we are swirling the drain again.
Yep.
And the plug has been pulled.
They are doing it. They are currently seeking a last-minute bidder to buy the remaining assets. But
you have a teenage daughter.
I do.
Does she like this stuff?
You know what? She's more of a thrifter than a Forever 21.
Oh, nice. Good for her.
So
this never did anything for me.
Yeah.
But, do we even have one near us?
I believe there's one in Peterborough, I think.
That's how much we've noticed.
Don't quote me, though.
That's how much we've noticed.
But,
that's
yeah. This is following a trend of, brick and mortar places that are just, kind of bowing to the pressure that's been building since COVID.
Looking at you, GameStop.
Yep. But, yeah. So if you want to go in and get some deals on that in the U.S., now's the time.
Well, I'm going to pass on that. I haven't shopped there up until now. And man, I am not going to be that guy that walks through the door. Where's the deals? Sorry, you're going out of business and you got no jobs in 10 minutes, but hey, give me my 40% off. I hate that.
Oh, that's usually me.
I lived through that.
Yeah.
On the other side of the counter, and that was awful.
Oh, I was on this side of the counter.
It was good for you. It was bad for me.
Oh.
Alpha Academy. Really, Wes? Really?
I don't know.
Josh
is here.
Oh, hello, sir.
Welcome.
Hello, sir. Are you at work? Are you driving? What's going on? Are you fishing?
Guy showed up yet?
Yes. Where's that guy?
Is he on time?
I'm talking to you, guy. Show up on time. It's rude.
It is. But moving on from this, thank you to Entertainment Weekly, because this week we got our first look at a bunch of Mortal Kombat 2 stuff.
Oh. Mortal Kombat! Nice. I had to. Look at that. Carl Urban right up front there.
Yeah, and we see him with the returning... come on.
It's Jimmy Olsen. I can't tell you his name.
I know.
It's Jimmy Olsen from Supergirl.
Yeah. But we also get our first looks at Kitana and Shao Kahn.
It's okay.
It's not bad.
I'm not passing any judgment on this. I'm still kind of like weirded out that Carl Urban is playing Johnny Cage. I don't see him as being the pretty boy.
Pretty boy.
Yeah. And I mean, I don't want to come across as ageist, but is he age appropriate for this role? Was Johnny not a younger guy?
Yeah, when they made the first one, it was Van Damme.
Well, we all know that was Van Damme.
But I don't know. Like, what are they up to now? Like Mortal Kombat 20?
I don't know.
I've lost count.
Mortal Kombat Infinite. It never goes away.
That's right. Conan's coming to it, apparently.
I am at work waiting on that guy.
What the hell, that guy? Gas.
Is that Eddie Murphy?
No, it is not. It's actually McCad Brooks.
Oh, that's right. That's his name.
As Jax. Ludi Lin returning as Liu Kang. And Jessica McNamee as...
Liu Kang, fight.
As Sonya Blade there hiding.
Sonya Blade, fight.
One more time.
Sonya Blade, fight.
Finish him.
See, it only works on mic 1.
Oh,
I have to set it up for you so that it works.
Good.
Finish him.
There you go.
Fatality. Yeah. Also the state of our show if we keep doing this.
Probably. But yeah, we get also another look at Scorpion, who is returning as well. We don't have to wait super long. This will be releasing October 24th.
Now that he's an not Academy Award winner. What's the TV award? Emmys.
The Emmys.
Now that he's an Emmy guy, is Japanese actor. Is he going to come back and do Scorpion again?
I would think so.
This is our Shogun.
Yes.
Fella. Oh my God. Yep. Yeah. What's his name?
My brain is
yeah, I can't think of his name. I had it there for a second. Sonata. Yeah. That's not it. Shogun actors. Michigan? What? How the hell did you get Michigan out of that? Shogun.
Guess as Van Damme played Johnny Wen.
Hiroyuki Sanada. That's who I'm thinking of. So no, that
he didn't play him.
Did,
it was
but
based off him.
The character of Johnny Cage was based on the look of Jean-Claude Van Damme.
And yes, he is correct here. That was Guile.
Wow, that's true.
He did play Guile in the Street Fighter movie.
Flash kick.
Yes, alongside
Stupid.
Fennec Shand as Chun-Li.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
She's got Dick Clark syndrome. She doesn't age.
I saw that post this week, and it's
age.
like, hey, look, she hasn't aged in 30 years. Like, way to go. But,
I'm a big Carl Urban fan, and I like the fact that he is willing to take. Obviously, he's willing to take genre pictures. I mean, Star Trek and
he's crossed
Dread,
off like the Gauntlet,
Lord of the Rings. Right? Yeah. Like I'm just making my way through every subgenre.
Yep.
I've done superheroes. I've done sci-fi. Now I'm going to do crazy batshit martial arts video game movie.
Might as well.
Yeah.
Noticeably absent though is the Cole Young character played by Louis Tan. So.
Oh, you mean Snake Eyes?
Yeah.
Shh! Don't say that.
Could that mean he's not going to make it too far into part 2? We don't know.
The movie picks up and just has excised him from the universe like he never existed, which is entirely possible.
Because before this, he didn't exist.
Well,
as far as I know.
I just mean in terms of like...
I'm like 14 Mortal Kombats behind.
Games?
Yeah.
I don't think he's an original movie character.
I thought so.
Yeah, I don't think he was a game character.
Fair enough.
I hear you, Josh. Crazy busy. You'll be listening in the background. Okay.
Cool.
All right. Make sure you tell that guy that he's been finger wagged.
On national media.
Finger wagged. Wagged. Stop.
I'm sorry.
I'm just going to say this. We got a number of Mortal Kombat films. Let's see some more Dead or Alive films.
They made one of those, didn't they?
Or
was that... No, that was House of the Dead I'm thinking of.
No, Dead or Alive, the fighting game.
Yeah.
I don't know. Did they make a Dead or Alive movie?
I can't remember.
Did they make an animated one? Because a lot of this stuff...
goes to animated.
A lot of it
there's
does.
been a
Yeah,
crap ton of animated Mortal Kombat.
Street Fighter as well.
Mm-hmm.
And in fact, I love the original,
The 95.
the animated one.
Oh, I was talking the live action one with.
No, the original animated Street Fighter movie. It's fucking good. Yeah. Dead or Alive movie, 2006.
I don't remember.
Dear Lord. That's been a long time. 4 beautiful rivals at an invitation-only martial arts tournament join forces against a sinister threat. Starring Jamie Presley, Sarah Carter, Holly Valance, Devin Aoki, Eric Roberts. Yeah. Best of the best. I don't know who this person is. Natasha Malta and Kane Kosugi. Any relation to Sho Kosugi?
Don't know.
I wonder. I mean, of course, Sho Kosugi was like the ninja star of the 80s. If there was a movie that had the word ninja in it, he was probably in it.
American Ninja 1 through 99.
That was Michael Dudikoff. Oh. Yes, I said Dudikoff.
Well, this next one is good news for you, because I know you were a fan of the other shows. But Clarkson, May, and Hammond are doing a grand tour reunion show.
The not so grand tour.
Yes. Yeah. Amazon Prime has confirmed it, that they will be reuniting for a new series after last year's final episode of the grand tour.
Yeah.
It's been going for 20 years.
I was a big Top Gear fan, obviously, of this era of the Hammond, May, and Clarkson era. And I was late to the show. I was absolutely late to picking this up, so I had to go back and find older episodes to get caught up. When they moved to Amazon Prime, I was like, oh, I don't know how this is going to work out. Then the Grand Tour came along in its weird format where they went and traveled around the world and was in a different city each week. And I thought that was okay. But then they started doing these like, okay, the Grand Tour in this format is not going to exist. And instead, we're just going to do movie specials. And they were great. I loved them. All of them. And that last one, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little emotional at it.
Aww.
Yeah. So
Gaz confirming, yeah.
Yes, that is Show's son. Okay, good to know. Top Gear was fantastic. Yeah. It just was never the same after the three of them departed.
Oh.
Honest here, I cried at the end of the last ride. Yeah, man, it was a tough one to watch, and
after that long, right?
You know that everything they do is for the camera, like 99% of it. But there's that 1% of things that happen on the show that's not scripted.
Yeah.
Like May slamming the car sideways in the tunnel, like he had to go to the hospital.
Yeah.
Hammond fucking nearly burning to death in an electric car. He's crashed a few cars, but like at the end of the last ride, when they're standing there in Africa where they did their first special, and they're emotional, and you can't help but get caught up in it.
Well, it's like the actors were saying on that Andor watch party. You get attached to it, and if it is coming to an end, you've devoted so much of yourself to it, right?
They all have other side things. I mean, Hammond started in radio. And he's an avid car guy. He collects cars. May is into everything. He's got several different shows. He's got a toy show. I think he's got a food show. And then Clarkson did his farm show until that got canceled. So to see the three of them coming back together, and I hope it's not just like just a one-off. I hope that this turns into something, semi-regular. I know they're getting older. So there's only, so much you can do, but I am a bazillion % tickled that they are coming back to TV in an automotive capacity, because it's just the three of them. They are the secret sauce. You watch Top Gear to see what cars they were going to showcase each week and to see, a star in a reasonably priced car, but it's evolved. It's evolved so much. And it's more like, to me, the show is them. They are what makes the show work. They could be driving soapbox racers and I would tune in to watch it. Nice. They just have so much good chemistry.
Well, according to Lad Bible, more information was available on the official website of the British Board of Film Classification. And the title, they said, would be a motoring comedy documentary series.
Okay, that sounds about right.
Series is a good word, but the not so very grand tour, which I'm guessing is this, is to be released Friday, April 18th.
Wait a minute.
So just 1 month away.
That's like right around the corner. Oh, yeah. It is a month away. It's the 18th today.
Yeah.
So what do you know?
We'll get our history lesson later.
Oh, nice. Okay, perfect.
But yeah, Amazon confirmed it in a press release. So
Amazon.
All engines go.
Amazon.
Moving on here, though. I know some people kind of scoff at this term, but rapper Iggy Azalea has revealed why she decided to move to a free social media platform to make explicit content.
Oh, we're talking music.
Yes.
Oh, we're not.
No.
We're not talking music.
We're not specifically, but you know, she's gone out there. She's got her songs out there, Fancy, Work, Black Widow, but she decided to join OnlyFans in 2023.
Okay.
And she went on to become one of the top earners. She got 48 million in her first year on the platform.
Only,
yes. But then she decided she didn't want to do that. She wanted to move to another platform called Telegram because it's free.
All right.
And then on Laura Shin's podcast, Unchained, she revealed her reasons why. And she's quoted as saying, I mean, I'm sure a lot of people wouldn't like to hear it in a way because people think that OnlyFans and they think it's so sexually deviant, and a lot of it is, obviously, but a lot isn't. And for me to say what I'm going to say right now and say that it's really not that different.
Oh, okay. What is the name of this platform?
Telegram.
Let's see.
I believe it is a Russian app, but don't quote me.
Telegram Messenger.
Yep.
What is Telegram mainly for? Also known as Telegram Messenger, is a cloud-based cross-platform social media service. Well, let's just see.
It is currently free.
Telegram. Recent news. Is it searchable?
I don't know for sure, but if you Google her name, it does come up.
Okay, Telegram.
Follow up from Gaz, though. He says they made Top Gear. It was lame before them and could capture the magic after.
Iggy Azalea.
Oh, couldn't capture the magic after.
Azalea. Telegram Messenger. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I see where we're going with this.
So it's adult.
So it's not like
adult content.
It's not super explicit, though.
No, it is not sexually explicit in any
way.
It's like more classy stuff, like you would have found in the pages of Playboy.
Wow. Yeah, it's not even that.
Well, some of it is if you go.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I'm just cursory looking here, which I will not show you on camera, but
no, can't.
You can all find that stuff if you really want to. Okay, so I mean, it's nothing
too crazy, but she said that she ended up getting really sick of not being able to compete or complete the stuff that she wants to do because of like Instagram's guidelines and everything else. And she didn't want to alienate her fans because some of them reached out and say, you know, I can't afford to subscribe to an OnlyFans thing. And
well, that's kind of the privilege, though, isn't it?
It is. It really is.
If you want to see it, you got to pay.
Yeah.
Right.
But she just seemed, she's quoted as saying, I would talk to every day, just seemed like they wanted regular human interaction or friendship more than they wanted a transactional relationship with their fans. So
is that the case, though? Is that really? I don't know. Maybe it is.
Be as simple as that. Like,
I just want to remind everybody, the internet is for porn.
That's why it was made.
Not saying that's what she's doing, but like,
no, but she has used her Telegram account as well as X to promote her own cryptocurrency, which is Smother. And it's reached a market capitalization of 200 million in just 4 days. So
come on,
it's just like that hawk to a coin, except she's backing it up.
All right.
But you know, as far as like an artist wanting to connect genuinely with her fans, there's worse ways to do it.
Yeah, I guess there is. But
what's this guy saying here?
Easy to say after she made all that loot. Yeah, I guess so. What'd you say she made in 1 year?
48 million.
Only
on OnlyFans.
48 million. Jesus.
Yeah. But, you know.
That's the question is, Has she made more money at OnlyFans or music?
Oh, I don't know. Probably OnlyFans. Because there's like record deals and all the lawyers got to get paid. And
No, you're absolutely right.
But moving on. Starship Troopers is set to get a reboot. It's in the works at Sony.
Okay, so first of all, I like was it this is a Verhoeven movie originally, Starship Troopers?
Originally, I believe.
Yeah, I like the original film, but I know that it is a pastiche sort of
true to the novel.
Right. And so when they say that Neil Blomkamp is attached to reboot this and that it is supposed to be truer to the book,
yep.
I kind of go like, oh, this could be good.
It could be.
This could be
it could
really
fit
good.
Right in with his style, like District 9, Chappie.
Well, you kind of, you know how they do the what's the British guy, Simon Pegg?
Yes.
You know how they put his movies are all like the Cornetto trilogy, like they're not connected but they are.
Yeah.
I look at Blomkamp's movies and kind of feel like they're all sort of in the same universe.
They could very well be, yeah.
Yeah. And I, as a filmmaker, I really like him, which means don't quote me on this, but I mean, if the past is any indication, if this movie does get made, expect Sharlto Copley to be in it.
Probably.
Yeah. And possibly Matt Damon.
But it does mark a reunion for the director and Sony because they worked on that Gran Turismo film.
Didn't see it.
Neither have I.
I play Forza Motorsport.
Well, there you go. They do say his defining feature was his debut in District 9.
District 9. Oh my God.
I'm waiting for a goddamn sequel for.
District 10.
Yes.
Where are you, District 10?
But, TriStar Pictures in 97, they had a production budget higher than $100 million. So what's it going to take this time through with inflation and everything?
I mean, if this movie got made in 2025, I would expect it to have an Avengers style budget.
I would hope so. Yeah.
So what, like this movie would have to make a billion or something globally?
Probably.
Yeah. Have you watched the original lately?
Not lately.
I still like it.
I watched it like last year, and yeah, it totally holds up.
Yeah. Want to know more?
Yes, I do.
Starship Troopers. Can't wait for it.
So hopefully to not just stop there and keeps rolling forward.
The most egregious thing about the original movie is that there were no mech suits, and they're integral to the story in the book. You got to see a bit of that in some of the animated stuff that they did, where they try to incorporate that, but it just felt like it was a little bit disconnected. Even though they got Casper Van Dien to come back as Johnny Rico, it felt a little disconnected from the original live action film.
Speaking of him and Dizzy,
yeah,
they recently reunited for a photo, and there's like a nice
really,
I guess almost 30-year gap now. But
yeah, there would be, yeah.
Dynamayor, right?
Yep.
So nice to see them still palling around. This next one, in the continuing spiraling saga.
I am a real American.
Is he anymore, though?
Yeah, of course he is. He lives there.
I guess.
He's born there.
But he's currently on his Real American Beer tour. And
my God, that beer can might as well be an action figure because that is more muscles than Hogan ever had.
That is straight out of the 80s.
That's superhero Hogan right there.
It is. But it was supposed to be a meet and greet with Hulk Hogan at Montgomery, New York.
Yeah.
In ShopRite.
Was this a beer launching thing?
It was a beer launching.
It was. Okay.
He was promoting his beer.
Yeah.
And it quickly devolved into disappointment because fans who had been waiting for hours, some with young children in tow, who still believe, they felt abandoned because he left early.
Well, what do you do? What's early? 5 minutes, 10 minutes, an hour?
I'm guessing long enough that there was a still significant line outside and people like, what the hell goes? One parent who had brought his 7 and 5-year-olds along with a large group expressed their anger over the broken promise of photo opportunities. And he says, if he had to leave, he could have walked down and shook everybody's hand on the way out and said, sorry, I got to go. But instead, he just kind of slipped out the back.
Let's just analyze this for a second. Let's just go to a guy with his 7 and 5-year-old. So 7 years ago was 2019.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry, 18. When the fuck did Hogan retire from wrestling? Like, when was his last actual match?
20.
Like, I'm sorry, but a 5-year-old and a 7-year-old don't have the connection to Hulk Hogan that, say, a 50-year-old would have.
Yeah.
So don't use your children don't use kids as an excuse for this. Like, oh, he disappointed the kids. Fuck, he's disappointed a lot more than just the kids.
Yes, he is.
My God. Now, this expectation, he just could have walked down the line and shook everyone's hand. Like, this is where we get into that treating celebrities like they're an object.
Mm-hmm.
And as much as I don't have a lot of respect for Hogan these days, I do respect his right to have his own life and not be paraded around. So, I mean, it's a bit of a mixed bag for me on this one.
Fair enough. But
don't get me wrong, I don't think he's a very high quality human being, but
the incident did prompt numerous frustrated fans to contact their local news station, News 12, to voice their grievances.
I'm going to call the news.
Basically, it was like one of those. But he's on Facebook and everywhere promoting, oh, come to wherever, I'm going to be hawking my beer.
Sure.
But, don't. If you say that, set a time.
I'm sure they did. That
I
he
would
was
hope
appearing.
So.
It's like Comic-Con. So-and-so will be appearing on this day. So if they're appearing on that day, it's during the hours of the show.
Yeah.
But an event like this, I'm sure it was advertised.
I would hope so.
You wouldn't just say he's here today. It would be he's here today between 4. He's here from 10 to 2 or, 2 to 4 or whatever it is.
Yeah. But if that was advertised and he showed up at 10 and left at 11 after being announced till 2.
Listen, I can understand people being upset if he did leave early and there was a posted time, but like you don't have any right to anything. No. And let me tell you, your 5 and 7-year-old aren't there for the beer. You're there for yourself, and now we're use the kids as an excuse. We're gonna guilt him with the kids.
Is anybody really there for the beer?
I would try it.
Would you?
Sure. I would totally try it. Gaz says, look, hate him, love him. I'm just gonna say he was cool in those 2 episodes of the A-Team.
I don't remember those.
Yeah, he was in the A-Team.
Was he supposed to be part of the main cast? Because he was apparently supposed to be in Metallica too.
Oh, let's not talk.
I know. But yeah, apparently this beer tour will continue. So, if you're still into him, go try and meet him.
Has anybody out there actually had real American beer yet? I'd like to know your thoughts on it. Tell me what it's like.
Because I haven't seen it anywhere up here.
Oh, we won't see it up here. It's a craft beer. It's a craft brew. We'll never see it here.
Yeah, especially now. But EW Entertainment Weekly also dropped more new images this week. We finally get a look at Peter Dinklage's Toxic Avenger.
Yeah, I'm like, now I have no attachment to the original. So I look at this and I go, yeah, this looks like a B movie makeup. Like it's just looks like what it's supposed to, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, the quote line is part human, part mutant, all heart.
Sure.
So, and that was a big part of it, right? Like he was just a normal dork who fell into toxic waste.
Yeah.
But we finally have our.
I do like the studded wristband though. That's so metal.
It's like totally 80s. But we do have our release date finally. It will be in theaters August 29th.
Oh, that's not too far.
No.
I mean, but this has been kind of floating around for a while.
For
so
like 2 years.
Yeah, like it's about freaking time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, same here.
He played BA's buddy. It was around WrestleMania, and both of them both episodes dealt with helping kids in some way or another. That seems about right.
Yeah.
I presume that's around the original WrestleMania. So Mr. T was in that too.
Yeah. That just fighting Roddy Piper.
Yeah, totally makes sense.
But alongside Peter Dinklage, we have Kevin Bacon in this as corporate overlord Bob Garbinger. Yeah.
Nice.
And there's his henchman Fritz Garbinger, played by Elijah Wood. And
wow.
we've seen him, and he looks creepy as hell.
Fritz Garbinger.
Yeah, and
so
they're
calling him a henchman, but they have the same name. They got to be family members.
I believe so.
Brothers,
it's his
maybe?
brother.
Brothers, okay.
Yeah, and lead henchman, and their gang is the Killer Nuts.
Nuts with a Z.
Yeah, hardcore.
Because it's edgy.
But I mean,
nice.
Some people are looking at this saying, not my Toxie. Other people are saying, maybe. I'm in the maybe camp. Because, I've seen another cast photo, and it is Peter Dinklage, so he's a short dude.
Of course.
But
that's what you get when you hire Peter Dinklage.
Exactly.
What do you want? You want him to put some stilts on or something?
Yeah, I don't know. If that's where they're going, that's where they're going. But,
yeah, I don't know.
He does look pretty jacked as far as mutants go.
Well, I mean, he's got some Popeye-like forearms there for sure.
Maybe they borrowed them from Popeye the Slayer Man.
Maybe. But, just cut some Nerf footballs open and stuff them over his arms.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
On the fly DIY special effects. Oh.
Pass.
Come on, guys, give it a chance.
I have no attachment to this character, so it
That's
doesn't mean anything to me. I could watch this without any and believe me, I have very little knowledge of the character to begin with, so I don't think I'd be losing anything by seeing this.
But you might gain something.
Well, except for the time it takes to watch it. I mean, if it's bad.
I can't see it being bad. I'm hoping for cheese.
I wonder what the deal is when these movies get made and then they spend so much time hey, we don't have a distributor for this.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Why
does nobody want to take this on? So, I mean, if that's part of why we haven't seen it after it's been completed for so long, we'll do the festival circuit and generate some interest for it. Then we'll get a distributor.
Mm-hmm. 2 years later.
Will you? I don't know.
Yep. But moving on here.
Wait, this is a close to home story?
This is a close to home story.
Oh, okay. This is for our Canadian viewers in Ontario.
Yes, it is. Well, not just Ontario, because there's also some down in the States and in Quebec. Or in the...
Well, that's a lot of Ontario dates that I'm looking at.
It is.
Okay.
But Jackass's Steve-O.
Steve-O!
Is going on tour. Apparently, tickets went on sale back on January 23rd, which I did not know about.
In the Super Dummy Eastern Canada tour.
Yes.
Nice. Gaz wants to know, is Troma involved in this?
I believe they have a little hand in it, but...
maybe a production credit?
Probably.
Yeah, okay.
But, yeah, Steve-O...
Is this something you're interested in?
You know what? I'm on the fence. It could be funny to go watch him.
See, I catch a bunch of his clips and stuff on Facebook, and certainly now that he's older and slowed down, hearing him tell the stories is almost more entertaining than seeing the stuff.
Yeah.
But I've also seen the promo for this tour with the shit gun.
Yes.
And that's just stupid.
Yeah.
It's stupid. I can't he's my age. He's 50 something.
Yeah.
What are you doing? That part of it doesn't work for me anymore. But it's undeniable the success that he's had, and it is undeniable that he's lived a batshit crazy life, and I'm sure there are some crazy stories to go with it. And that might be...
It could be worth it.
It might be entertaining.
Now, there's only a few tickets left for the show closest to us in Peterborough on April 2nd.
Well, it's Showplace?
Yep.
I've been to Showplace. That's a reasonably sized venue.
Not bad.
Yeah.
But there's dates all over. He's going to Sudbury, Barrie, Kitchener, Oshawa, Brantford, London, Toronto, Ottawa, and then he's going to Montreal, Fredericton, New Brunswick, and Charlottetown, PEI.
Well, so I've been to Showplace, and I've been to the Georgian Theater. So the Georgian Theater is actually on a college campus. So that suggests to me that this is a smaller venue tour.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know any of the other ones. Regent Theater, I think that's a smaller one too. Yeah.
But, he says here, I've made a lot of bad decisions and a few that were worse than the ones I made in my new Super Dummy tour. So what's fun about this is a new multimedia show that is, you don't just hear the ridiculous stories of my latest, dumbest, unbelievably naughty exploits. You see them happen for yourself, completely uncensored. So I'm guessing you'll get the story of what happened.
In a video?
And then a little clip of...
I'm sure we will.
Him getting blasted with poop or whatever.
Well, you get that one for free and the marketing for it. Are you considering going to this?
I was thinking about it, but there's not many tickets left.
What is left?
Sparse, like a seat here, a seat
Oh,
there,
okay, so
there.
nothing together.
No.
So like you and I couldn't go and be like, yo man, like, what do you think? All right.
But yeah. He's also going to be touring Western Canada, and those dates will be announced at some point. But if you want to go see Steve-O, he's going to a lot of spots.
I'm undecided.
Fair enough.
I'm undecided.
This next one, Pokemon Go developers have moved to reassure players that the game will still be good, but it might not remain the same after it has been sold for $3.5 billion to the Monopoly Go company.
What?
I
didn't even know that happened. Okay, all right, Niantic, yeah,
Niantic. Right. They got where am I going here?
They've confirmed the sale of Pokemon Go,
Yeah.
Pikmin Bloom, Monster Hunter Now, and their development teams to the Saudi-owned maker of Monopoly Go for $3.5 billion.
Yeah. There was also an additional 350 of cash from Niantic, which is being distributed as part of the deal. So the total value is $3.85 billion for Niantic equity holders. But
all right.
They're saying the partnership ensures that their games have a long-term support needed to be forever games that will endure for future generations.
I mean,
that's good news for Pokemon Go fans.
I think of Pokemon Go as people play it on their phones, but it's not really it's a mobile game, but it's not a mobile game.
Oh, it's 100% mobile game because you got to go out in the world and find.
Well, that's what I mean. Yeah,
mobile
is in mobile phone, but yeah, mobile is in like you got to go out and find it.
Yeah, so no, it's not like a mobile game you can place wherever you go. I mean, technically, yes, it is, but
just
sitting on your butt at home, you're not going to get very far.
Plunk a gym down on your house.
Exactly.
Come to me, bitches. Bring me your shit.
Yeah, but in a separate post, Pokemon Go chief Ed Wu, he tried to reassure players who, were already expressing concern.
Yeah.
And he says, I won't say that Pokemon Go will remain the same because it always has been a work in progress, but how we create and evolve it will remain unchanged, and hope that we can make the experience even better for all of you. So,
okay.
That's a positive outlook, especially from the head chief, right? So,
I mean, but is that the company that just sold it or the company that just bought it?
That's the guy that just sold it. So
yeah, what does he know about what the guys who were buying it going to do, though? You don't know anything.
Well, hopefully they keep it
on,
right?
You would hope so. I mean, the user base is so large that you're going to upset a lot of people if you change it too drastically. Yeah.
Looking at you, Twitter.
Hey, how about a Zazamon Go game?
But you got to go to Australia to play it.
Well, wait. I have it on good authority that he might be coming here.
Well, that would just be a special timed event.
Limited time only.
That's right. How about we talk some toys, though?
What is it called then? Would it be a Zazaball?
I would think so.
Got to catch them all with your Zazaball? Zazaballs.
I don't want to call
that doesn't sound right.
Zazel balls. How many Zazel balls do you have?
Oh boy, it's toy time.
I've got a Charizard.
I am so excited for this. Hang on, because they're coming. That fan stream we talked about, that's coming up.
It is coming up.
In the next segment.
But we are going to open it with some McFarlane fare.
Okay.
First up, we have the Harley Quinn 1/10 scale, based on the artwork of Jenny Friesen.
So here we are with a mostly black and white, but also a splash of color thing. Don't put that up. What are you doing here? You get out of here.
Yeah, we don't need them.
Get out of here.
I had one of those last time. Go away.
Stupid bot comments.
Yes. But yeah, this pre-orders for this one launch March 20th for a limited time at select retailers. And
this is a bit of a departure for her. Like
a little bit.
The portrait is not like they've made her look like a real person.
Yeah, they haven't hyper-sexualized her in this one.
No, not really. But it's
it's nice to have Bud and Lou included.
I don't think we're going for like a Margot Robbie thing here. Like this is an original.
Yeah.
That's an interesting look for her.
I would even say this might be inspired by that episode Harley's Day Out back from the animated series.
Yeah, maybe.
Where she gets out of Arkham and
tries
to live a normal life. But
And this is from McFarlane. So this is a
DC Direct
non-posable
DC Direct resin statue.
So is this on your list? 1/10.
I would have to see it in hand.
1/10 scale. So a 10 inches, 12 inches? No.
Roughly.
No, because 1/6 scale would be 12 inches.
So
1/12 scale would be 6 inches. So what, 8? 8 inches?
Probably around that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But they announced this next one on the McFarlane Toys Show. It is the Grim Knight versus Killer Croc.
Okay.
And that Killer Croc is a beast of a figure.
God, he looks scary.
He does. And like the Grim Knight, he's armed for battle. Batman with guns, I guess. I don't know.
The magazines would suggest that. The large rifle in his hand would also suggest that. Wait! How's he getting away with that?
I don't know.
No guns.
I don't know.
Is that a workaround? Is there something going on here that we don't know about?
Well, with the license going away, maybe they said, the hell with it.
Go ahead, make guns.
Do whatever you're going to do.
Maybe. That's the most interesting thing right here is that he's got guns.
He's strapped.
But like Warner Brothers was like, no guns. That's why all of our McFarlane DC characters had no guns.
Yeah.
Unless, no, I wonder if the guns are from the weapons pack, the generic.
I don't know. Multiple photos there.
They do look pretty specific.
Strapped on and stuff, but I'm not super familiar with the Grim Knight story, so
I'm gonna have to look that one up. I'm curious to know if they've reversed their decision on no guns.
Yeah, I mean, is this like the Thomas Wayne version where he was all about the guns? But
I don't know.
But it is a 2-pack, so you're probably looking around 100.
2 years ago, WB puts a no gun rule in place for DC. But did they lift that?
Maybe.
Did they lift that?
I don't know for sure. All I know is that McFarlane makes Batman.
I'm just trying to see if I can quickly Google this.
Google magic.
No, don't do that. 4DC. Let's try that. Why are you doing this?
Because
don't do this to me. One more time.
Last try. And then we're moving on. I don't care. Because guess what? What's McFarlane without a number?
Oh, I know. Wow. Okay, there's a lot of...
No dice?
There's no... Yeah, there's no exact...
No end date to that.
I would need a much longer time to research this to find it, but it sounds like there was something at a certain price point, but I don't know what that means.
Fair enough.
Okay, so you want to move on?
Oh, now that you're saying that, did the Joker 2-pack from the movie that comes with Robert De Niro not feature the pistol?
It might have actually, yeah.
Because that was supposed to be like an adult collectible.
That's true.
Maybe they're going to slide it through on that basis, but
then that would be one of those. I would, if the product was marked 18 plus, then sure. But I don't know.
Oh, Gaz coming to the rescue here.
Grim Knight was a version of Batman that was much like the Punisher, where he killed all his enemies.
Fair enough. So this would be a difficult task because, Killer Croc's supposed to be bulletproof.
Bigger gun.
Maybe. But as we said, what's McFarlane without another Batman?
Oh, dear.
And we do have another one. It is Dark Knights of Steel patina gold.
Knights of Steel.
So,
that's a statue.
It's a bronzed Batman.
That's a statue.
But
it just looks like a statue.
He's posable, though. 7-inch scale, exclusive patina deco, and he comes with a sword, a collectible art card holder, and a base.
This kind of thing, unless you're...
Because they've done it for a few of them now. Like, I know we've gotten like the Superman one. And
that is true. That is true. So, no gods. I know that one. It's such a niche kind of thing.
It is. It's right up there with those frostbitten iced versions.
If this was like 12 inches tall.
Maybe,
And then you could just put all your superheroes around it like, hey, we're going to see the Batman statue. Like, okay, but I can't see this in line with any of my other DC Multiverse stuff.
Fair enough.
I just can't see it. Not to say that it's not cool. It's definitely that. And the one thing I will say, because I've seen different companies, well, I've seen Mattel do this when they did Masters of the Universe Classics. They launched the line with King Grayskull, and they did when they sold King Grayskull, they sold him randomly. So there was a chance that you would get Grayskull, the man, or you would get Grayskull, the bronzed statue. And it looked kind of like this, sort of the color, the deco. And they've done pretty good with this.
It's not bad.
But it's not for me.
Yeah, it's not for everyone.
It looks like he's carrying Optimus Prime's sword from the last night.
Could be. Maybe he found it.
I don't know.
But it is McFarlane, so how about another Batman? This one is the Dark Knight's Death Metal Jokerized version. So this one just kind of looks goofy in this color scheme.
Yeah.
I mean, he's rocking the Scarecrow's scythe. And
yeah, I guess he is, isn't he?
At least it looks like it.
Actually, you know what's cool? Are the playing cards part of the base?
No, the playing cards are actual 4 playing cards that have been Jokerized.
And do they come with the figure?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, you get your 4 playing cards, a collectible art card, card holder, base, as well as your 7-inch figure. So
nice.
Yeah.
I don't care
for these.
We
could be getting close to a full deck with the amount of versions.
Oh, really? With the cards that they put out?
Yeah, because if you're getting 4 per figure, I've lost count how many Jokerized people they've done.
Yeah. Have you gotten any of these?
I got the Harley Quinn.
You did, yeah. Okay.
But past that, no.
Josh says, my coworker that's always here with me says, boob window.
Boob window.
Is there a boob window this week?
No, there's no boob window this week. I'm sorry. But there is a Vault Boy from Fallout. He is the glow-in-the-dark edition gold label one.
Okay.
Available exclusively at Walmart and the McFarlane Toy Store. He's not exactly posable. He's more of a statue.
That's 100% what it is. Maybe the head turns a bit or something.
Maybe,
I don't know.
but he's 5 inches tall. Comes with his environmental base and scenic printed backdrop, as well as an art card and a certificate of authenticity. Plus, a secret bonus item.
Why do we need a certificate of authenticity?
To make sure it came from McFarlane?
Like you've got a license. We know that it's like authentic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it seems like a bit of overkill, but whatever.
Notice it's got the Prime Video logo on there. So this is a Vault Boy for the show, not for the games.
Yes.
Interesting.
So you might see it show up in a future episode.
Yeah, maybe.
What's Josh saying?
He asked if y'all were the dudes that said that. I said it is.
We is.
Boob window.
Yep. But circling back around to the Batman universe, it's not Batman.
Wait.
But
the Batman universe. Yes. So
Batman adjacent.
DC Earth number whatever.
No, it's still DC Prime or whatever.
Yeah, okay.
Right. But this one from Batman Nightfall, Azrael Nightmare Edition. And this is a cool looking figure.
Is this the same mold as the last Azrael?
I think it might be.
Like the red one?
No,
there was a red one, there was a blue one.
The blue and gray.
The blue, yeah, okay.
Which was the one that showed up in comics, but
this didn't appear in any book?
It might have. I'm not super up on my Batman, but
I do like the look of this.
It is a vicious looking figure.
Yeah.
As far as like a stand-in version for Batman goes. Features the black and gold deco collectible art card, a holder, and a base. So you're getting all the general stuff with it.
Yep. I mean, let's be honest. Look at the shoulders and then the leg, the pouches on the leg.
Yeah.
What if Al Simmons was Batman?
Exactly. This is like Todd McFarlane adjacent.
Yeah. It's funny. It's good. I like it.
It's not bad.
It's not for me, but I like this.
Skipping over to his Spawn universe, this week we get Robot Wars Spawn, who is
a
chunky looking anime
What
type.
is going on there?
He's 7-inch scale.
Do you remember that in the original McFarlane, like in the heyday of McFarlane, they did that like robot combiner?
Yes.
What the hell was that thing called? Do you remember?
Oh.
I don't remember.
I want to say RoboSpawn, but
I don't think it was that.
No.
But I am kind of reminded of that
a little bit
when I see this, although those were all like dark and black, and this is much more colorful.
Yeah. This is much more simplified looking design.
It does have a cartoonish kind of look, though, doesn't it?
More of a manga thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Comes with your collectible art card and display base, and there you go.
This is what if Spawn lived in the Warhammer 40K world.
That would fit very well.
It does, doesn't it?
Yes, it would.
Giant shoulders.
Yeah. One more from McFarlane this week.
Sure.
Is the Storm 1/10 scale collectible scene from our autograph series. This one is based on the Marvel Tales featuring Spider-Man and the X-Men number 236.
Yeah.
Todd McFarlane cover, of course.
Yeah.
Comes with a collectible art card signed by Todd McFarlane.
I still want to know, is this an actual autograph or is this a auto-penned printed?
I hope it's an actual one.
I would hope so as well.
But
I do like that. That's a great looking Storm.
It is. And like, she's not even the main portion of the cover. You almost need to get the Wolverine and the Spider-Man to complete it, right? So,
we talked about soft goods versus molded when it comes to fabrics.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a perfect example of where
the
molded plastic is
works.
Like the superior.
Yeah.
That is stunning.
So these ones are going to be exclusive to Walmart and McFarlane toy stores. So
Walmart.
Yeah.
All right.
Moving
that one, I see it.
Mm-hmm. Moving over to NECA, though, this one kind of caught me off guard because I don't see why, but it does fit with the recent Universal Monsters versions.
I wonder if that's what we're doing. We're just flexing those licenses.
Because you can get a 2-figure bundle or you can buy them separately. First up is Shredder as Dracula.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
see this. And this just seems like a weird fit to me, but because the next one is Splinter as Van Helsing, it does match up, right?
Okay. All right, so Shredder as Dracula.
Yeah.
I mean, that does that look like the Lugosi head?
A little bit. But at the same time, he's also got the scar on him that
Yeah.
Hamato Yoshi.
Right. But I mean, the idea is cool. I like the concept.
It comes with a lot of stuff, though. It comes with 3 different heads, real fabric cape, so there you go on that one. Turtle skull, a turtle candle, a spear, a juice jug, and lifeless rats, as well as extra hands.
Did we talk about that? It's got a bat head?
That's on his helmet, yeah.
Is that like...
I think that's just, for the Dracula.
To me, it looks like there's there's a mask that goes over the head, but that's a separate head. Like that's a bat head.
Yeah. So that's like your full mask, unless he's batted out. Right?
That's what I mean. Like,
does he transform?
He's got to have 3 heads.
Yeah.
Unhelmeted, helmeted, bat.
Yes.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I do like that.
But then, like we say, the companion piece of this one
is
Splinter as Van Helsing.
Well, that just makes sense.
It does. I could have sworn this one already came out.
Oh, wow. I don't think I've seen this.
Yeah. But,
And it looks like movie Splinter.
It does look like movie Splinter.
That's cool.
First movie Splinter at that.
Yeah.
But this one comes with a crossbow, arrows, a quiver, a knife, stakes, interchangeable heads, and swappable hands. And both of them come in collector-friendly window box packaging. So,
I like turtles. I have a representation of turtles in my collection. I don't collect Ninja Turtles, but I know them and I like them enough that I have some in my collection. If I had this, I would have to have the Dracula. It's the only way that I would have these is to have the 2 of them together.
Yeah.
So now, does that just fit in with our? Because we've had
Leonardo as the creature from the Black Lagoon.
Right. One of them was Frankenstein. One of them was a Wolfman.
Raphael was Frankenstein.
Yeah.
I think Donatello was a Wolfman, and
the
Michelangelo was
Mummy.
the Hunchback.
Oh, Hunchback. Do they all look movie-ish like this?
Yeah.
That would be okay. That would be okay.
Josh says, I like the turtles, but not this.
But not like this.
Fair enough. What's he saying here?
It's all right looking, but I'm not into it. That's fair.
Yeah, it's definitely, outside your core turtle design. But
it's Splinter in his Clark Kent disguise.
Basically.
He's got glasses on. I didn't know that was Splinter.
He's almost more scary than Dracula.
No, that bat head is just whoa.
That's true.
It's very cool. It's again, this is so niche, but like I think people who are into this will be really into this.
These next ones, we're still celebrating the 50 years of Jaws.
Oh boy.
I'm definitely going to have to get these ones, but first up we have the 50th anniversary Ultimate Sam Quint. And yes, they did release these a couple years back.
Yeah, they did. They did.
Cloth versions.
Yep.
But these ones are all molded.
Oh, cool. Any reuse here, I wonder then?
I don't think there's going to be too much reuse.
All right.
Maybe the head sculpt, but there you go. Gaz saying...
just give us Monster Squad. Damn it!
There you go. But this one, he comes with in multiple interchangeable heads, hands, and arms, so you can have both coat on and coat off.
Yeah, because the jacket's removable. That makes sense.
He also comes with gloved hands, machete, a can, a crushed can, a rifle, and a harpoon gun.
All right.
You know, he looks really good as far as Quint goes. But also with him is the 50th anniversary Ultimate Map Hooper Amity Arrival, which is another one that received the cloth treatment and now is fully.
Man. I see. I mean, yeah, they're going for Richard Dreyfuss, but 100%. Like, I don't know if I like that one better than I like the other one. I feel like the cloth one may have done it better.
Maybe.
Well, it's tough to say.
Yeah, but this one features interchangeable arms and alternate things, so you can remove.
We get the same thing, right? Well, yeah, right? You can take the jacket off and then just swap the arms out.
Also comes with a fishing hook, scuba tank, cup, crushed cup, shark dart, and duffel bag.
And you know it's NECA, so if you don't heat this up, you'll just snap the arms right off.
Probably.
At the elbow, no less.
Yeah. Pre-order now and estimated shipping of May of 2025.
Oh, like right around the corner.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's pretty soon. Josh says, like Boo, the chicken from Animaniacs. People didn't notice he was a chicken. It's like that with Splinter. I didn't know Splinter was a chicken either.
You're not a man, you're a chicken, Boo.
Oh, that's funny. Good stuff.
Sticking with NECA, though. This one, I think, kind of outdoes the previous versions that came out there.
What, the Glenn Quagmire Jaws game?
No. Even though we did post that on our social media there because that was funny. But no, we're jumping back to Beetlejuice.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And this is NECA's Striped Suit Ultimate Beetlejuice.
Okay, wait a minute.
Because the other ones were McFarlane, were they not? Like they were stripped down, limited postability.
Yeah. Stuff. So I literally had the box in my hand. There might still be a NECA Beetlejuice at our GameStop, but this is from the new movie.
Yes.
The one that I saw is from the first movie.
Fair enough. But yeah, he's dressed in his classic black and white striped suit, interchangeable heads and hands, the Beetlegeist flyer. As well as the baby Beetlejuice. I'm
looking at the head sculpt and I like it. It's definitely Keaton. But and it's aged Keaton.
Yeah.
It's Keaton now.
Yeah.
That's okay.
It's not bad.
It's okay. I do like the other one better, I think.
Yeah, this one's shipping May of 2025, so Josh follows that up with...
I mean, people wouldn't know he's a giant rat.
No, just a weird looking dude in a coat.
Hey man, there's something funny about your beard.
How'd you grow it so fine?
Yeah. Man, your fingernails are long.
But one more from NECA here, I think. No, we got a couple more. I'm
okay. Fair enough.
But this one is, they've linked up with Disney. And we are getting a 7-inch scale.
Sorry, NECA and Disney together?
Yes.
Oh, that seems
this is
highly unlikely.
This is timing, is what this is.
Is it the live action version? We'll find out.
No, it is actually the Ultimate Gold Suit Elvis Stitch. So maybe he's going to appear in live action like this, but this is throwing back right to the first one.
Oh dear.
Yeah. So it comes with interchangeable heads, hair pieces, and eye plates, as well as a guitar and a microphone stand. So
I'm not a huge Lilo and Stitch fan.
No. And
I'm not a huge Elvis fan. So combined, there's no added value here for me, but like I get it that it's that, hey, that scene from that movie that one time.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And that's cool.
It is. Cool. And like in the original animated, Elvis was the song he was into, right?
Yeah.
And in the trailer, we do get Elvis again for the new live action one.
I just saw that trailer. I showed it to Kim yesterday.
Nice.
Yeah. Have you seen the side by side, the split screen, the animated to the live action trailer? Yep. It's almost like shot for shot.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
Even with the large dude dropping his ice cream.
Yeah. This is cool. Again, this is one of those ones where like people who like this will really like this.
Yes. And it could be just a really good way for Disney to get their foot in the NECA door, or vice versa, right?
I mean, ideally it would have been, I believe NECA probably would have approached them to say, we've got this idea, can we do this? And then they would have said yes, and we'll sign off on it and give you a license. Because I don't think, no, that's not true. That's not true. I'm going to leave that. I'm going to shut up before I say something stupid, because I'm already slipping down the slope.
Down we go. Well, this next one, definitely another niche one, but still from NECA. It is the Jessica Fletcher Head Knocker.
Head Knocker! Head Knocker!
It's a bobblehead of everybody's favorite murder.
I haven't heard that name in a long time, the Head Knocker, which is their proprietary name for bobblehead. I never liked the Head Knocker line.
No?
Nope. But I mean, they are exactly what they don't pretend to be anything other than what they
literally
are.
Literally a bobblehead. So.
Yeah. And it's that classic, like, my head is bigger than everything else on my body.
Yeah, you can pre-order it now, but estimated shipping is third quarter of this year.
I like the action figure that they're doing of her. It's got the shocked face,
and funny enough, the one post that's on the NECA Facebook page right now, as she's using the shock face looking at a body, the downed body is the clothed Hooper.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah.
Nice. That's cool. It's cool. I mean, it's right up there. It's nichey, like sure. When they did their thing with the Golden Girls.
Yes.
So
which I'm still trying to hunt down, you freaking people. But anyway, that's my problem. This next one, again, in the vein of Hot Toys and whatnot, I think it's going to be coming through Sideshow Collectibles.
1/6 scale.
It is. But, there can be only one.
There can be only one.
And it is the Connor McLeod.
That's a great likeness. Oh, Studio Canal. That's cool.
I don't know the price on this, and it is strictly limited release because they're only making 888 worldwide.
Well, that is some exclusivity, isn't it?
But you got to pre-register to sign up to buy it.
Yeah, this is going to be in the hundreds of dollars.
I would assume so, yes. You can, what is it? You pre-register for your chance to order on Tuesday, March 25th. But if you don't get that, the general pre-orders open on Thursday, March 27th.
I mean, it's no secret. I love Highlander. I love this movie, and everything else after this doesn't count.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. This is the only thing. So, I mean, to see this, I like it. I kind of hope that if this is successful, that they'll do some companion pieces, because now, if you do this, you've got to do Flashback Connor with the McLeod family Claymore. You have to do that one with him in the kilt.
And then you need the Kurgan.
And you have to do Kurgan.
Yeah.
You cannot not do the Kurgan. But this is a great figure.
It's pretty sweet.
Now I'm thinking we need someone like, I don't know, maybe McFarlane Toys, to get a license and do this in 7-inch scale.
Well, they tackled Princess Bride, right? And they did well there.
Maybe we'll get some better paint on these.
Maybe.
Less derp, more character, please.
There you go.
And swords that don't bend.
Yes.
Under their own weight. Todd.
Uh-oh.
This dude needs to hurry. I'm ready to go. I've been here since 7 this morning.
That dude is just inconsiderate.
Oh, wow. That is very inconsiderate. That's a 12-hour shift. That's almost, you're running almost 12 and a half, man. That's horrible.
Is there time difference between us and Josh?
No, I think, he might be in, are you Central Time, Josh? Or Eastern? I think you might be on the cusp.
Hopefully it's not been a 12-hour, but.
Well, still 11 if it's Central.
Even so, yeah.
That's what I mean. Oh, no lunch break either. That's awful.
Damn. Gaz says there can be only one.
There can be only one. I do love it. Oh, Central. Okay. Oh, so just 11 and a half hours.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. That's awful.
But moving on to some Hasbro items. How about some Transformers?
Oh, yeah, sure. How many are going to be reissues? Because that seems to be all they're doing lately.
It could be. But we've got two returning for their 20th anniversary. The first up is Sideways.
Yep.
Who is the mysterious descendant of Liege Maximo, I guess.
Oh, this is Age of the Primes. This is new.
Yes.
This is new.
Okay. He converts between robot and jet mode in 21 steps.
21 steps.
Armed with swords, a shield, and a cyber planet key.
It's a cool looking robot. This is not a period of the Transformer lore that I am very familiar with, so I can't really speak to this character.
Fair enough.
This will not be going in my collection.
At least he's new. This next one I'm not sure either, but he is Excellion, who is the speed-driven descendant of Amagalus.
All right, so he's also Age of the Primes.
Mm.
Excellion. I wonder if he's a remold of somebody else.
Maybe. But he does convert from robot to sports car in 17 steps.
I mean, he's kind of got a hot rod thing going on.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
The color scheme is definitely there.
Yeah.
He comes with a blaster and a cyber planet key.
Okay.
And apparently these ones are Walmart exclusives with limited quantities on Hasbro Pulse.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Next up, we have DevCon, who is apparently a legendary bounty hunter turned Autobot.
This is a very cool. This actually is a comic book character. This is a Marvel Comics character.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So this one is this one's cool. This is a deep cut. If you're into Transformer lore, I mean, you might be excited for this one. I'm not. I didn't read a lot of the Marvel Transformer run, so. But this is not a cartoon-based character.
Josh got it.
Superman bot.
Yeah, he's sporting the color scheme, the red
true.
and blue.
It is true, yeah.
But he comes with a blaster and two thruster accessories that attach in both robot and vehicle modes.
I kind of wonder if he's in the vein of, like, he's got that thing on his head, which reminds me of, like, Scourge and the Sweeps.
A little bit, yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, Sweeps, right? Kind of reminds me of that.
Yeah.
Well, the flying canoe.
Well, we do have one official, fully revealed. Oh, there you go.
Captain Ameribot. Ameribots, transform and roll out.
Yes. We do have our fully revealed classified series.
Finally!
Well,
I saw some blurry shots. I saw some like prototype shots, like where the test shots where all the plastic pieces were different colors. When they revealed they did the official reveal on this figure actually looks way better than I ever thought it would, and I don't even like this character.
I had this guy when I was a little one, so I kind of think I'm gonna be picking him up.
Yep.
But it is number 159, Richard Crystal Ball King.
I didn't put it together that he was a Dreadnought.
You know what? I didn't remember that either, but when I was little, I didn't care. He was just this weird dude that hypnotized everybody.
I quite like this.
This is an upgrade from that.
This character, in case for those who didn't know, was created by Stephen King's son. Hence the name King.
That makes sense.
What is that?
Josh saying, Maribon, fuck yeah. And follows that up with, I like it.
I like it.
I like this as well.
Oh, you have the Collector Club version. That's cool.
I did not. I had the regular go to Kmart and get it version.
Yeah. Kmart.
Yeah.
Holy cow. Now you're dating yourself.
I know. But he comes with 8 character-inspired accessories, including a spectrally charged sword.
The demon goat head.
Yes.
What the hell is that? That's pure nightmare fuel.
It is. Like, I never had any inkling of that when I was playing back in the 80s.
I mean, whoever came up with the concept, I don't know if this is from a comic book or other media appearance, but like the guys, the people who are on the G.I. Joe team are fucking killing it.
Yes.
I mean,
100%.
I've always sort of laughed at this character because he was like, I call him like a
Hypno Shield.
No, like, you know, you got your A-listers and your B-listers. Like, this is an F-lister.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, if we've gone to Crystal Ball, who?
This was the
Who is
Joe
this?
version of the Ringmaster.
Right. And he had that like lenticular shield thing, which we'd seen before. Yeah. We saw that with the Secret Wars figures.
Yeah, and we've seen it in other GI Joes as well on little accessories and whatnot. Like
yeah.
What was the yellow dude who had the little bomb detecting robot?
Oh dear.
Oh, I can't remember his name, but I had him too, and he had one of those lenticulars on this little bot thing.
Yeah. So lost some of the Vincent Price look. I
would dare say he's gained a bit more.
Certainly is definitely sinister looking. Oh, this 100%. Led me to question, and I don't know if I asked you this.
You did.
Yeah, okay. So this ties into what we were talking about with NECA. NECA has that Vincent Price figure that's coming out or is out.
I really hope so.
And I wonder if the freaking head will fit on this body. Oh. Because if I could fit the Vincent Price head on the Crystal Ball body, I feel like that would be
epic.
Like perfect.
Yep.
Yeah.
But as along with his spectrally charged sword, he gets a crystal ball with ghost tendrils.
Oh yeah.
Another weapon accessory. And, pre-order now with limited quantities.
I'm not that you can tell by my ever expanding collection, but take my word for it. I am limiting what I am collecting in classified series, and I am not doing the Dreadnoks. I might get a Zartan at some point in my life, but I am not getting all the Dreadnoks. But like this one, like
plus the fact that I had him, and I still have him.
Yeah,
but
that's the attachment though.
When I display him eventually, he will be standing side by side with his.
And that's part of the attachment for me. Yeah, I am slowly expanding my Joes to include the ones that I had as a kid.
Well, that's the nostalgia love thing, right?
Oh, Matt LaFontaine coming in here, possibly on what are you, Twitch? I think you're on Twitch.
That's YouTube.
That's YouTube. Wow, that is a lot of crazy looking emojis.
I don't know what those mean yet. I'm not hip.
You'll have to educate me because I have no idea. Yeah, I don't speak emoji.
But moving on to the fan stream from today.
Oh my God.
Let's dive right in here.
I thought I was late. I'm like, fan stream happening right now. Must screenshot.
There's a lot to take in here. Let's start off with Christopher, Law Levine, and Order. A 2-pack that comes with the K9 dude. They did post a few production or final promo shots.
These are early. These ones are early product shots. So they did say on the fan stream today that neither of them will have the numbers printed on their heads.
Fair enough.
That you see in the photo. Now they're coming up. Are they on the pre-order right now? There's some that are up for pre-order right now.
I believe this one is. Yeah. Along with the next 3.
I just sticking with this one for a second. There's a couple things I want to talk about. If you didn't catch the fan stream today that they talked about, he's got a very specific hand that is specifically for holding the mic and the Pressel switch on his radio.
That's cool.
Which I thought was cool. Gets a removable helmet, which is cool. But little detail. So Order has good boy face, and then killer face.
He's also got
his combat goggles, but his rig, his harness has the ports on it that will, if you have other figures in the line, then there's swappable pouches. Like Grunt, for example, has got like 4 or 5 swappable pouches. Those pouches will fit into those pegs on Order's rig, so you can actually rig out Order with more stuff.
That's cool.
That is cool.
In here.
I always thought of Crystal Ball as Wayne Newton's character, Professor Joe Butcher from 007's License to Kill.
I don't remember that.
I got a license to kill. Nice. Yep, I think so as well.
But, great start here. Following that up, we have...
this one's a solid maybe for me.
Yeah, Footloose.
See, this figure speaks to me because... when I think of G.I. Joe, this is what I think of. I think of military-looking guy, and this guy just like oozes. Yes. I'm in the military.
Yeah, he's equipped with heavy firepower. Comes with a bazooka, as well as the assault rifle, backpack, knife, gun, and the helmet.
This is what, an 86 Joe?
I believe so.
Footloose 86?
Yeah. Josh says, want it.
Want it. I hear you, Josh. This is a good looking figure. So many good things revealed today on the fan stream.
Yeah, including this next one, Blowtorch.
I have to say, we've seen the renders for him before. And when they showed off the actual figure today,
yeah,
I feel like the figure looks way better than the renders.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Outperformed it. But yeah, it comes with a bunch of accessories, his flamethrower and whatnot.
And those flame accessories, which we've seen before with the Dreadnoks.
Mm-hmm.
And we also saw them with another thing that we're going to talk about in the stream tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. And I'm coming straight for your heart.
Gaz is already singing.
Neither one of us had do a credible Gladys Knight, but hey, we're trying. We're trying.
Then next up, we get the Darklon, Iron-Fisted Ruler of Darklonia.
Okay, so I have to tell you.
I'm not familiar with this one.
What?
I know.
He's much later on in the line.
Well, he is listed as part of the Iron Grenadiers.
Right, so
right around when I was getting out of it.
There's a small detail here. If you don't know the history of Darklon, this is Destro's cousin. He's a McCullen.
Oh.
And the Claymore has the jewel, the McCullen jewel that Destro is wearing around the pendant that Destro wears. It's the same stone.
Okay.
So yeah, also a McCullen, also a Grenadier. They wanted to do a thing like what would a Darklonian trooper look like? So that this alternate head, this skull head, the idea here is that if your Darklon is the black helmeted version, which the vintage figure looks like,
okay,
this could be your troop builder head. So if you wanted to do it that way, you could.
You'd buy a whole bunch of them and build yourself an army.
Yeah. To quote The Godfather 3, just when I think I'm out, they pull me back in.
That is so true.
Is that in Footloose or is that for Darklon? Because
it's for G.I. Joe.
Again,
in general,
that's twice they've hit me with like, because I always thought that Darklon was a laughable character, but they've legitimately made him look badass and cool here in a way that I just never thought was going to happen.
Could be a future recipient of the Jack Porkins Medal of Badassery.
If we ever get to the point where we're reviewing G.I. Joes, it'll be awesome. We'll call it something else.
I know.
Yeah. Yeah, classified. Just doesn't matter who it is, just classified. Yep.
But we got another one here. It is the Frag Viper, which is the Cobra Demolition Expert.
I have to be honest, I wasn't familiar with this type of trooper.
No, me neither. He looks pretty damn good.
They were talking today on the stream about what they've given him, the Highlight. Do you know the Highlight?
No.
The Brazilian sport where they wear the big basket on their arm and they throw balls at each other?
I don't know that one.
Oh my God.
I am unfamiliar.
Highlight, spelt with a J.
Okay.
So the idea is that he's got the Highlight basket on his arm and the backpack feeds a grenade down the tube into the Highlight, and they use the Highlight to like throw the grenade. Like, it's cool. It's weird.
Lethal.
It's wacky.
But yeah. We also, I know
this is not a trooper that I will be
probably not.
No. I know there's one on here that you will though.
Oh yeah. This next one though, it is a 2-pack, and I think we covered the digital render of this one as well. But is the Cobra and
we did. Yeah, we did.
Joe Divers.
Yeah, this is part of the mass. This is part of the mass device set. Now they said that this is the last one.
Yep.
In the mass device set, and it is the diver pack. Now we did look at these once before, but the one thing that they did say today on the fan stream is that these two bodies will fit several classified series heads.
That's cool.
So they can be any number of characters that you want them.
So you need to swap
that you want them
somebody
to be
for a mission.
Well, yeah, like if you want it, like, okay, Duke is ready to go diving, you put Duke's head on it or whatever, or maybe Scarlet or whatever. It was big in Miami in the 80s.
Everything was big in Miami.
Cool. It's very cool.
But apparently this one will be a Target exclusive with limited edition or limited quantities on
Hasbro Pulse. Yeah.
So I'm assuming maybe GameStop.
Well, just like Breaker, who was an exclusive, I did find Breaker on one of our Canadian e-tailer sites, e-collectibles. Shout out to e-collectibles, by the way, for our Canadian viewers.
This next one, the stuff they had on the stream was good. And
all kinds of good.
They posted on Facebook some of the shots, and wow. But it is the classified series Cobra Snake battlesuit.
So we talked about this a while ago.
Yeah,
when the renders first came out.
Big question: how the hell is a figure going to fit in there?
Well, now we know.
Seeing him next to a human and next to a 6-inch action figure.
Yeah. Today during the fan stream, they really dug into the detailing on this, and
there's so much.
The interior just blows me away. There are simulated video screens everywhere, to the point where I don't know if you notice, but like the chest piece, when it folds down, there's handles, so the pilot will grab up. There's a screen there, and the image on the screen is inverted because that flips up, and that is essentially the pilot's. Yeah. So I'm like, that's cool. They did say that most regular size classified figures will fit in there. They specifically said Road Pig will not fit. Here's the cool part. This they said that we want to make this as affordable as possible. It is up for pre-order right now, $74.99 US.
Yes.
That is very attractive. I might actually get one of these.
Comes with 15 weaponized accessories, including a flamethrower with flame effects.
Right. So the image top right, that flame effect on the
is the same one from
right. So to give you an idea, like you just can see how freaking huge this is. The guys, when they were holding it on camera, like when they plunked it down on the table, I'm like, that is vintage Omega Supreme size.
Yeah.
It's big.
Yeah. Also comes with a missile launcher, laser cannon, power claw, jetpack, and more.
Yeah.
So, wow. But no pilot, which, you know what? It's okay.
That was part of the stream. They said to keep it affordable, it does not come with a pilot.
But at the same time, you've probably already got your Cobra Trooper or...
So this gray Trooper, where is that guy from?
I'm not sure, but that was what they had in the fan stream.
That's what I mean. I was looking at that going, is that a figure that we've already had that I am not aware of?
Maybe one of the machine drivers?
I don't know. I plan to get it. That's cool, Josh. I hope you do. It is a very cool piece. I got to plan my display space.
It will need altering sooner than later.
I mean, right now I've got a single line of Joes. I don't know how I can figure this one out.
Oh, there you go.
It's the Stinger driver. Okay. Thank you very much.
They also did some name-only reveals, and there's a couple here that I'm going to want to get. But we get that Cobra Commander.
Battle Armor Cobra Commander.
Which I need to get.
Yeah.
Had that one. I believe that's Monkey Wrench, is it not?
It is, yeah.
Also have to get
Monkey
him.
Wrench.
Another version of Major Blood, I'm thinking.
Yeah, Major Blood's coming. They didn't say that he was necessarily going to be retro card. I have heard that he might be retro card.
They've already done him in the main line.
No, he was done as part of the Cobra Island line.
Yeah.
So this is either going to be main line or retro card.
Yeah. And then Mercer as well, which will be the...
Mercer was name dropped along with Sergeant Slaughter as part of a Renegades 2-pack. So again, are they doing a Renegades, like a consistent Renegade, like with the Marauders? They have a similar sort of look, color scheme. I don't know. The Renegades I always just thought were
misfits.
Yeah. Big Lob. Give me the Big Lob.
Yep. This next one is definitely on my list, and I'm guessing this is going to be the retro card release.
Yeah.
For the Bat Trooper.
Yeah, retro carded bat. So if you've been hunting all the bats, which I know you have been, you'll probably need to add this one to your collection.
I'm thinking so, because this one, like...
That's the classic action figure.
It's the classic one with like little color touches that add up more.
Yeah.
But then this one has the clear chest plate.
I guess it does, doesn't it?
And this was another...
Looks like there's a broken one there.
Yep. They did the broken one in the original.
Yeah, okay.
But they were black, so you couldn't see through to the inner workings. And this is another figure that had the lenticular thing on it.
Oh, that's right.
With his inner workings. And this way you'll be able to see him, right? So.
Yeah, I had a bat in my collection when I was a kid. So if I was going to get a bat, it might be this one, yeah.
Next up, we did cover the digital renders of this one, but they finally revealed like the packaging and everything for Cold Slither. And the packaging is basically the venue.
I love that the Springfield Theater. More so, I love the fact that they're flexing their other IPs here. As you can see, we've got a poster advertising Gem and the Holograms. On the other side of the box, it's advertising Gem's nemesis, the Misfits.
Nice.
So they didn't show the inside of the box, but at the very end of the stream, after it had ended, they did like a haha. Oh, is she gone? Okay, we weren't going to leave without. And then they showed off actual product of Zartan.
Mm-hmm.
So
his tight leather pants.
they had such a great time talking about it.
They dressed up too, right?
Yeah. And so each person's accessory is a callback to who they are. So in the case of Zartan, the splash of color, the green transitioning out to black, is sort of an homage to Zartan's color changing feature in the vintage line.
Yeah.
But then each character has another sort of thing, like Ripper. His guitar has like rips in the deco on the guitar.
Nice.
And Torch, his keytar, has flames on it. So it's kind of cool that way.
Nice. But next up, we have another digital render, and it is for Snake Eyes.
This is V4 Snake Eyes.
It is. Another one that I'm going to have to get because, again, I have the original.
I feel like, it's either 1, 2, or 4. And nobody talks about the bazillion other designs in between that.
Yeah.
V4, not for me. Right.
Well, I'm glad that they went with the red instead of the neon orange for him.
Oh, yeah.
Because his accessory, he was a neon character back then, right?
Sure.
But he looks good. I'm hoping he comes with a little bit of a rope. Just because the original, right, it had that hook launched out of the back.
Oh, they did say there's no launcher feature. There is no launching feature. Oh, that is my Snake Eyes. Cool. Very cool, Josh.
Next up, we have the Joe Trooper.
Yeah, this is they call this the green shirt. So this guy is coming exactly like you see, with a multitude of hands and heads so that he can be whoever you want him to be. But they've also said that he's generic enough to fit in both the main line and the retro carded line, even though this will be a retro carded figure. I came into G.I. Joe in the Deke era.
Nice.
Yeah, that's fair.
Then one more tonight. It is Hawk before he was a general.
This one makes me a little bit. So this is where I get a little bit twitchy, because we've been talking about my collector philosophy on Joe.
13.
I want to do the original 13. Now I've lucked out. I've got a pre-order in for the Mass Device Breaker, which covers my breaker. But like, if you didn't get that, your other option is the RAM cycle. So then I think, well, who else is in the original 13? And it's like, well, I didn't get the Vamp. How else am I going to get Clutch? And now they're doing, and this is perfectly acceptable, the MMS with Colonel Hawk, which is exactly how it was in 1982. That is the figure that came with this play set. Can't really call it a vehicle. This weapon system.
More of a trailer, right?
So it's like, do I hold out that they'll do a retro carded Hawk like that down the line, or do I have to get this one?
I'm still holding out for the original colored Crazy Legs, which, come on.
Yeah.
Just do them. Red and gray. You don't need to do much.
I hated this version, but after I actually got one, I like it. Oh, V4 Snake Eyes. Yeah. So I'm just, I want it. I do too. More than anything, I want the figure. I want the Hawk figure. He fits in with my philosophy. I need the original 13. This is an original 13. So I'm on the fence with this one. If it's affordable.
Yes, that'll be the big thing.
If this is sub, I don't know, what was the Vamp when it hit retail? $100?
Probably.
If this is sub $100, I might be in for it.
Fair enough. Well, that does conclude our Hasbro items. But we got some Super 7 stuff.
Oh, okay.
What's this one going here?
Wouldn't mind having the taco figured.
Okay.
That one, you'll have to tell me about that one because I'm not sure. This is the best version of Hawk in my book. What I like about this is that they've quantified him as Colonel Hawk in Hawk figure.
Colonel Taco.
Wouldn't mind having the taco figure. That's what happens when you do voice to text.
Well, this is not Food Fighters. That's a different line.
I don't remember them calling him Colonel Hawk in the 82 line. It was just MMS with Hawk.
Yeah.
Right. But
well, back then, did anybody have a rank?
Yeah.
Okay.
Duke, First Sergeant Duke.
Okay.
Yeah, they did. They all had ranks. It was all on their file card.
Fair enough. And Josh confirms it.
Darn voice to text.
Yep.
So yeah, this is a definite maybe for me.
Okay.
Especially because he's got the cartoon rifle and the real world stuff
that comes with it.
Yeah.
But moving on to Super 7 here, we get
damn you, Hasbro.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Ultimates Casey Jones. And this is based on
a hyper stylized version.
This is based on the 2002, if I'm not mistaken, animated series.
Sure. The follow-up series.
Yeah, so it's more anime inspired. It was a really good series, but the guy finally showed up.
And it's now 644 years old. Wow, man, I'm sorry.
Yep. But he's from Wave 13 of this particular line. Comes with an assortment of accessories, including like his hockey sticks, golf clubs, baseball bats, and whatnot. If you buy the full wave, you will get an extra bonus pack, which comes with a sword, a gauntlet, an extra head for Casey Jones, and I don't think it's Krang, but one of the Krang.
Is that what that is?
I think so.
It looks like a head with some fingers.
It's definitely a Krang. But also part of this wave is Master Splinter.
Yeah, nobody would know he's a rat.
No, not at all. But he comes with a bunch of, he comes with a stick, bunch of hands, an extra head.
He comes with a rat
the
and
original
4 baby turtles.
Rat,
yeah.
As well as the 4 baby turtles, yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
So.
Oh, wait. He comes with the same thing? Oh, you got to buy everything in the wave.
He's part of the wave, so if you get the whole wave, you get these extras.
Is the sword meant specifically for Splinter then?
I don't think so. I don't know for sure, though.
So obviously the Casey Jones mask for Casey.
For Casey, yeah.
What's the fist for?
I don't know, because it's got a Foot Clan logo on it. So maybe there's more in this wave.
There's got to be. There's got to be more.
Maybe, yeah, the sword would be for Splinter, but
I kind of wonder if that's the case.
He does look like he's got a gripping hand.
He does have grip hands. Yeah.
But that could just be for his stick.
Well, yeah. Dear face.
I don't know. This is pretty.
It's faithful to that show.
It is 100%.
It is faithful to that show for sure.
Yeah. And then still with Super 7, we get one of those reaction figures, but this one is Vampira. There we go. Glow in the dark.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They note her as the original Gothic TV horror host.
Sure.
So a precursor to Elvira.
Yeah.
But it is one of those 3 3/4 ones.
Speaking of that, we're talking about toy stores swirling the drain. I'm in a Toys R Us the other day, and they still have. Now, mind you, it's pretty much all the generic guys, like the Navy guy, and the Army guy,
the
GI Joe reaction figures. And you know what they are now?
Hopefully under $25.
$9.99.
Oh,
like this is what they should have. This is what they should have been when they came out.
Yeah, 100%.
Not $20.
No.
Yeah. The snout is droopy
on Splinter.
Droopy.
Oh.
Her and Elvira had an issue with each other.
Well, I could see that.
Like legit? Is that legit?
I don't know.
For real?
I could see it for sure because they're both in the same game, right?
Were they working at the same time? Let's see what
we all know who came out on top.
Wow.
The Mistress of the Dark.
Vampira
versus
Elvira.
Now there's an epic rap battle of history.
Though she was widely beloved by the public, one person had a major problem with the black beehive-wearing goth queen, actress Mila Nurmi, who had created the 1950s horror hostess character Vampira. Nurmi claimed that Elvira had stolen the character of Vampira, a claim that she took all the way to court and beyond. Wow. That's legit.
Yeah, but I don't know. Elvira's not a vampire.
No, but Vampira predates the look. I think it's the look.
I think so as well.
And I mean, she was active in the 50s.
Yeah.
Elvira didn't break it until what, the 70s?
At least. But, even then it would be inspiration, right? I would think.
I mean, to me, they're both sort of derivative of Bride of Frankenstein.
Yeah.
So when did that come out?
Oh, forever ago.
Yeah.
Same way Twilight rips off what? Bram Stoker's
Dracula. Yeah, in some
well
ways.
as the
In some ways, yeah, yeah.
But moving along here, the next up is the 7-inch scale deluxe Iron Giant.
Say what?
Yeah.
And that's in a reaction?
Super 7. I don't think this is a reaction because he does have 23 points of articulation.
Oh, it's articulated. Okay.
And it captures, his look from the 99 animated classic.
Do we know? Sorry, what, 7-inch scale?
7-inch scale. I'm guessing this was an ultimate at one point, but this is another one of those ones where they strip it down to just the figure, maybe a couple accessories.
Yeah.
Like the Notorious B.I.G. that they did.
Because that's on like a flat card.
Yeah, a bubble card as well.
So you think we'll ever see this?
Maybe. Maybe.
Might have to order it directly from them.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't mind having the iron chocolate bar.
I'm guessing that's a text-to-speech one again. But he's not the only version because we also...
I hope it is because they're awesome.
We also get the new clear...
Iron Giant. I hate this thing. No, keep going, man. It's awesome.
Yes, it is. The new clear Super Cyborg Iron Giant, which is... He's got 11 points of articulation, so a little bit less than the other one.
Yeah.
Comes with a 1.5-inch Hogarth Hughes accessory. He has 5 removable panels to expose his inner workings.
What's that? It's packaging? Super Cyborg.
Yeah.
It's almost like Shogun Warrior?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
All right.
Why does it correct
Why
the
does
food?
it correct the food?
It's trying to make you buy stuff.
Yeah.
Just like us talking about toys. We're trying to make you buy toys. We're not trying. But we are.
I don't need any encouragement. I've
Same
already
here.
I've already dipped and slipped this month, so let's just...
Yep. But that does bring us to the end of the toy section.
Oh, man. Okay, well, I think I know what's coming, so let me
Fire up the old machine.
warm up
there.
the machine here. And here we go.
Lyrics. It's misheard lyrics. Lyrics. It's misheard lyrics. Tonight.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
I got to admit.
Why.
I guess I talk about food too much.
Well,
I got to admit, when you sent me over the lyric this week, I'm like, not familiar.
fair enough.
Not familiar. Not in my wheelhouse. That is full show.
All right. Well, this week's misheard lyric is
Yeah, man.
"Don't be afraid to catch fish."
Sure. And don't be afraid to eat them either.
Mm-hmm.
All right. As always, we are looking for the correct song title.
Mm-hmm.
If you know who the artist is, that's a bonus, but it's the song title that counts. Of course, we're going to play the 30-second sounder, and we'll check back with your answers right after that.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Gaz says,
Gaz not even trying to guess this week. He's right into his own lyric. The tears I cry aren't tears of pain. They're to hide my guilt and shame. I forgive you. Now I ask the same of you. While we're apart, I was human too. Another deep cut.
Yep.
Josh coming in.
Calvin Harris.
Feels by Calvin Harris.
Well, way to go, Sonic Sniper. You got it. Don't be afraid to catch feels.
And I mean, this is, everybody except Josh who knows this song. If you didn't know what it sounded like, the lyric sounds like this.
Don't be afraid to catch fish.
Wow.
Don't be afraid to catch fish.
Tell me about the song, man. What do we got?
Oh, he's right. Thought so.
I thought so. Thanks.
Yep. So this one is Feels by Calvin Harris, featuring Pharrell Williams, Katy Perry, and Big Sean. I forgot to update that piece of the thing.
That's amazing. Don't read the slide. Just listen to what Andy is saying.
Yeah,
that's
because I
all that
screwed up this
matters.
week. But it is from the 2017 album Funk Wave Bounces Volume 1.
Yeah.
Feels is a song by the Scottish DJ and record producer Calvin Harris, featuring American musicians. It was released on the 15th of June, 2017 through Columbia Records, and it's the 4th single from his 5th studio album, and it was released after Slide, Heatstroke, and Rollin'. Yeah.
I'd never heard this before.
Fair enough.
I'm not going to lie, but it's not my thing. Damn, I was sure about this one. I guess the Human League was right. I'm only human.
Oh, Josh got that one too.
The Human League, yes.
Yes. But that is our song this week, so.
Yeah, with a not updated slide.
Not updated.
That's okay,
That's
man.
my fault.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who screws this stuff
It's
up.
2/3 updated.
It's great. It's great. Hey, yeah, it's a song by hip hop duo Outkast. Yeah.
That was last.
If you missed last week's, now you know.
Spoiler. But moving on.
Okay, man.
So March 17th, yesterday was a good day for fans of the Big Bang Theory.
Yeah.
The Big Bang Theory official podcast launched.
Did you listen?
I did not.
Neither did I.
But it is hosted by Jessica Radloff, New York Times bestselling author of The Big Bang Theory, the definitive inside story of the epic hit series. And it basically they're going through the sitcom episode by episode. And she's going to have different guests on.
I wonder what it's like to do a show review one episode at a time.
I know, eh? If only we could do this, though, because guests will include director James Burrows, as well as cast members Kunal Nayan, or Kunal
Nayar.
Nayar.
Yep.
Apologies, Raj.
Yep.
Kevin Sussman and John Ross Bowie.
That's cool.
Yeah. So it begins with a look at the unaired pilot.
Oh, but they've shown clips of that before. It's out there. Yeah, yeah.
And this will be with her co-creator Chuck Lorre. So, you might get some more new inside info that wasn't previously available.
Sure.
Seeing as it's the official Big Bang Theory podcast. But yeah, you could go listen to it now. It's on Max as well as all major podcast platforms.
I'm not gonna lie. When the years that the Big Bang Theory was on TV, it was my favorite show. Like, not my favorite sitcom. It was my favorite show. Like, one of the best. And maybe it's a generational thing. Maybe it's because it speaks to me because of the nerd connotation. But it just yeah.
My first introduction to it, I did not like it.
Really?
Well, I tuned in and there they are sitting around on the couch and everybody's pawing at comics with no bags and boards in sight. And it's like, you call yourself nerds? No.
No, they're
Where
kids.
are your white gloves, guys?
They're kids.
Basically.
Kids. Comic book folded up in your back pocket,
Yep.
sitting on your bike, going down the street. Yeah, Sheldon would freak out though.
But anyway, go check it out if you're a fan of the Big Bang Theory. Fans of the original Happy Gilmore will be happy to know that the new
Will they?
trailer.
I'm a
I think
fan.
so.
I'm a fan of the original Happy Gilmore, and I watched the trailer, and my reaction was not, "Oh my god!" It was like,
Yeah, it's a Netflix movie, but a lot of returning faces.
Who's keeping track of Adam Sandler's Netflix deal?
Not me.
Right? Because it was
we gotta
like
be getting close.
it was something, and it's years ago.
Yeah.
Like it was an 8 or 9 picture deal, I think.
Yeah.
And it's like, has he not exhausted that by now?
If not, he's got to be close. But yeah, if you have not seen the trailer, we have linked to it in the show notes for the show. But Happy Gilmore 2, it will be streaming on Netflix July 25th.
Yeah.
We got a lot of returning cast members, including Julie Bowen as Virginia Bennett.
Yeah.
Christopher McDonald is back as Shooter McGavin. And in the trailer, you get to see him for a second, but Ben Stiller is back as Val L.
Yeah, I think that's funny.
Asshole from the nursing home.
I mean, some people are obviously missing the Jaws. He won't be in it.
No.
Where's Joe Flaherty these days?
I don't know.
He isn't passed yet, has he? I don't think he has.
He might have.
Jackass.
Yeah. So he's not back, but Alan Covert is back as Otto.
I'm not gonna. I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but it's kind of what you would expect from this. You know, one little thing. He's like, I haven't swung a golf club in years,
Mm-hmm.
so we have to go through this whole like he's got to get it
in
back.
The swing of things, and looks like they're selling the house again.
Grandma's house.
Yep.
Oh man. It'll probably be just like Grown Ups too, just plain silly. Yeah, I mean,
Grown Ups too.
Well, not everybody came back for it. Who was missing in that one? Was Rob Schneider missing in that one? One of them was missing in Grown Ups 2, and I was like, oh, when you can't even get the whole cast back together, like Hot Tub Time Machine 2, when the main star of your movie doesn't come back.
Mm.
Mind you, Hot Tub Time Machine 2 was still pretty good.
Mm.
The first one was decent. Yeah, absolutely.
Mm.
Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore, and The Waterboy. That's peak Adam Sandler.
Oh.
Everything else after that is just kind of.
Big Daddy wasn't bad.
Come here, Frankenstein.
What about Remote? Come on.
Yeah, Rob Schneider was missing. That's
you know what one was good though, and I can't remember the title of it, but the weird one of him going to space with the giant spider.
That was a Netflix movie.
It's not funny, but it is really good.
That's a Netflix movie.
Yeah.
I did like the Sandy Wexler movie.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Oh, that's a Netflix movie.
Okay.
Check that one out.
But new additions to the Gilmore cast include Maxwell Jacob Friedman. You'll know him as MJF from AEW Wrestling.
All right.
Bad Bunny, who I believe is a musician of some sort. And
that or a porn star.
Maybe. Margaret Qualley. And none of their roles have been revealed as to who they're going to be.
Okay.
But, yeah. This next one.
Oh, dear.
You know, he's talking about trying to, reinvigorate his career.
Oh, yeah.
New audio has surfaced, and
we talked a lot about this one.
Yeah, Jonathan Majors is basically admitted to strangling his ex-girlfriend on tape.
We talked about this falls into that. How do you separate the art
from the artist?
And it's really, really hard. And I know Hank's not with us tonight, but Hank was a big, Hank and I both, up until this happened, were like, this guy is on a meteoric rise. Everything he did
was amazing.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to reconcile that he's an asshole outside of it.
He did a World War II thing with Glenn Powell, which was just amazing. And then this thing happens and it's like, oh, but then there's all of the did he, didn't he, what did she do? What did they do? And there was this big question of, and it was like, is this just racked up to cancel culture? Well, maybe not.
No,
maybe not.
Yeah, because he was arrested for domestic violence, which led to him getting dumped from the MCU. But apparently he was dropped from other projects as well, not just Marvel.
Sure, yeah.
And he had to attend a domestic violence program for 52 weeks following his conviction. And
Gaz has got to go. Gaz, have a good night. I hope you're feeling better.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you are feeling better. We'll talk soon, my friend. Maybe we'll see you on Sunday.
Oh, there you go for the other one.
I'm sure David Stake will be on there. Okay.
Well, Spade.
David Stake.
David Stake.
Spade, dang it.
Frequent collaborator, Adam Sandwich.
David Stake and Adam Sandwich.
But yeah, they have released audio for this, and it came out from via Rolling Stone.
Oh, we have. Okay, do we have the audio?
We do have the audio.
All right, let me just double check the levels here, and you should be fine. Go ahead.
All righty, so let's take a listen.
Yep.
I'm ashamed. I've never wrestled with a woman before. It's just, I've never aggressed. I aggressed you.
You strangled me and pushed me against the car.
Yeah, all those things are under aggressed.
Yeah.
That's never happened to me. So
because I said something sarcastically, if in your eyes.
Clearly it's more than that.
Yeah.
Clearly
something inside of you.
Yeah, towards you.
It's a little hard to hear, but he says, I've never aggressed a woman before. And in the static, she says, you choked me and pushed me against the car. And he says, yeah, all that stuff's covered under aggressed.
Yeah, that's kind of a whitewashing way to put it. Oh yeah, that's covered under this. Well, no, by reducing it to aggressed, it makes it sound less worse than it actually is.
I'm not going to speak to sort of what he's. Oh, you couldn't hear anything. You couldn't hear anything. Oh, no. Did that not go through? It should have went through.
I hoped it went through.
It was right off of EV Mux. Okay. Okay. All right. If it doesn't play, maybe we can share it in another way.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, anyway. It sounded like it was muffled.
Oh, it was definitely muffled.
Yeah, for sure it was muffled.
There was definitely something brushing against whatever microphone was recording it.
Yeah, it's almost like it was a concealed microphone or something.
Yeah.
Maybe against a shirt or who knows. But anyway, yeah. I'm not going to pretend to know what he's feeling, but I do know what it's like to, have a fight with somebody and feel embarrassed about it.
Mm.
So maybe that's sort of part of his own embarrassment around it. I don't know.
But at the same time, like,
and I'm not defending it.
There's a line that you cross, and this guy crossed it.
Yeah. During his trial, he accused his girlfriend of being the aggressor. Although she was the one that sustained a broken finger and a cut to the back of her ear.
Yeah.
He was acquitted of assault and aggravated harassment, but the trial's verdict led him to lose a series of roles.
Yep.
Acquitted. Even
Acquitted
though
of the big stuff, but found guilty on charges of reckless assault in the 3rd degree and harassment.
Sure.
So
he
he
did
was
it.
put on probation and avoided jail time.
But he did it.
Yeah. And
not to say that people can't change.
No.
Not to say that they can't
hopefully
change.
those 52 weeks of aggression or, anger management classes pay off.
Have paid. So, but again, this clip, when was this clip recorded? Before the trial?
I'm guessing after.
After the trial.
I believe so.
So you think they've been in contact since?
Probably.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I'd like to know when it was recorded because
they almost sound like they're being civil towards each other. Like
I guess so. Yeah.
But how about a history lesson?
Yeah, man, teach me something.
All right. On this day in 1950,
yeah,
Brad Dourif was born.
Oh,
yeah, American actor known best for playing Chucky in the Child's Play franchise.
Yeah.
Also, Grima Wormtongue in Lord of the Rings, and
my God, he sure doesn't look it there, eh?
No, God, no.
Yeah.
But he also was Oscar nominated for his role as Billy Bibbit in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest back in '75.
Yeah.
On this day in 1967, Pirates of the Caribbean, the ride opened.
Arguably better than some of the movies in the franchise that it spawned.
Very well be, yeah. It's estimated that 400 million riders have taken the trip since opening day. Originally it was planned to be a walk-through wax museum, but after the success of It's a Small World,
the animatronic,
which debuted in '64, Walt Disney changed his mind, and it features about 120 animatronic animals and humans, and it was Disney's last attraction to be involved with before he passed away.
That's too bad.
Yeah,
I mean it's a cool attraction, but
on this day in 1970, Queen Latifah was born.
Oh, yeah. She's not as old as I thought she is.
No. Dana Elaine Owens, better known professionally as Queen Latifah, American rapper, singer, and actress. She's received various accolades, including a Grammy Award, a Primetime Emmy Award, Golden Globe, 3 Screen Actors Guild Awards, and 2 NAACP
Awards,
Image Awards. Yeah. So
Academy Award nominee.
Yeah, and in addition to that, in 2006, she became the first hip-hop artist to receive a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Like, first?
Yeah.
Oh, that's very cool.
Yeah. And then finally, on this day in 1997, Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves was released direct-to-video.
Hey, Rick Moranis was in it.
Yes, he was. This was the 3rd installment in the Honey, I Shrunk the Kids franchise.
But not the final.
Actually...
Wasn't there another one after that?
If there is...
Isn't there a more recent one?
Maybe.
I think there is.
But...
Wait a minute. Is that... It is. It's the Hank Solo. I'm mad.
Uh-oh.
What are you mad at?
I don't know.
Oh, are you mad at the... Oh, I know. It's the Jonathan the Majors thing.
Ah, yes.
I would be mad.
But back here, this was the first live-action film by Walt Disney Pictures to be released direct to video.
Oh.
And Rick Moranis, as you said, stars in it as inventor Wayne Zielinski, and he's the only returning cast member from the previous 2 films. In this one, he accidentally shrinks himself, his wife, and his brother and sister-in-law with his shrink ray, and this is his most recent live-action film role. But he would do more voice acting work in the next several years, but this is his last
live action appearance. Yeah, okay.
So, yeah. This next one sucks because it, kind of rounds out the thing. But 2 more locations have been announced as Toys R Us continues to shut down.
Swirling the drain here in Ontario.
Yeah.
Is that? Do you know what that location is right there?
I believe that is the Pickering location.
That is Pickering, okay.
Which is not listed on the official list anywhere, but it is joined the list of closing stores.
Did you take that picture?
I did not.
Oh, okay. All right.
I Googled. But, and I don't know why they haven't announced it yet, because the store is actually liquidating right now.
Yeah, it's advertised in store.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, I was at the one in Vaughan at Vaughan Mills earlier in the week, and there was no signs that they were.
Well, that's a good sign.
Well, I mean, that store is notoriously awful to begin with, and it wasn't any better when I saw them when I was there the other day. Although I did buy an overpriced thing.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I miss Toys R Us. Yeah, that's right, Hank. Get them while they're hot.
Yep. But, you know, it had operated with the American-based owners since 1948.
Yeah.
Opening in Canada in 84. But back in 2018, it was independently operated away from the American counterpart.
Yeah.
As the American ones all folded. Currently, there are 81 stores left in Canada.
And that number is dwindling.
It
almost
is dwindling
daily.
because they've also announced that closing now are Oakville, Burlington, Mississauga, Stony Creek, London, Thornhill, Sudbury, as well as Pickering.
Oh, I don't feel bad for any of the GTA ones, but like London, they probably only have one.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like they're not a big enough city to support multiple stores. At least in the GTA, you can drive. Oh,
yeah, there's still a few there. We got
all right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, around 9 locations, 10.
Yeah, in and around the GTA. So you've got lots to get to.
But those little out of businesses are increasing.
Yeah. If they would just listen to the fans and stock things.
I think really if they would listen to people and not drive the price up like they did.
I think but there is that, you got to pay for all your infrastructure and overhead. So Amazon killed the radio star. Amazon killed the Toys R Us store.
Yeah.
Amazon's only getting better though. And I hate to say this, but Amazon is getting better in terms of reliability. But early on, like pre-orders out on Amazon. Yeah. You're never going to get it.
Good luck.
Yep.
But it sucks that they're closing down, but we've been saying for months that they've basically priced themselves out of business.
there for our friends in the United States, you have lots of options. I know that you sort of take them or leave them, but you still have the biggest online toy store in the world at BBTS. Here in Canada, we have some options. We've got Toy Snowman, we've got E-Collectibles, Curtis Collectibles, and a few other. And these are people that are in the toy groups and are trying to give us fellow collectors a place to
a chance, really.
Yeah. And a lot of that stems from, and this is after I got out of the business. Hasbro Canada is now dealing directly with retailers, so they're skipping the wholesaler altogether. Yeah, unfortunately, the internet killed a lot of pizzas. Wow, Josh. Places.
Hank says, I love pizza.
I love pizza.
And
I love pizza places.
Yeah.
Me too.
Chuck E. Cheese pizza place. Pizza place. There's another good one.
Pizza is like sex. Even when it's bad, it's still pretty good. It's an old joke. That's so bad.
It's still good though.
It's bad.
Yeah. We're living through basically the shutting down of toy stores.
Wait a minute. There's a Toys R Us on the map on the south side of the lake.
Yep.
Is that still on the Canadian side?
That is.
Was that Niagara?
Burlington.
Burlington? No, Burlington's over here. So where is that?
That's down in Niagara. Niagara on the lake, I believe.
Yeah, okay. That's got to be.
Mm-hmm.
Like we're on the wrong side of the lake for that. No, we're still in Canada, though.
Yep. That does bring us to our final news item of the evening.
Sure.
Which you're going to be happy for because Netflix is set to release a documentary on Geddy Lee.
What? I'm the boy.
Yeah, in 2027.
That's cool. I wonder if it's going to be based on his book.
I believe it is.
I have that book. I went to the live show.
Nice.
Oh, this is excellent news.
Mm-hmm. So it's just getting started now. But Netflix announced they will be releasing this documentary on Geddy Lee in 2027. And they're going to delve into his extraordinary life and career, shedding light on the story behind one of rock's most influential musicians.
Absolutely.
And there's not too many details out yet. But
oh, man. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. I'm
supposed
excited.
to be pretty in-depth.
I like a good rock doc.
Mm-hmm.
So this will be a lot of fun. I still got to finish reading the book. I'm a slow reader.
It's all right.
I'm a slow reader,
You're still
but
reading. That's
I
what's
am getting
important.
through it. Yes. Yep.
Yeah. But he
that's super
covers
exciting.
his music with Rush as well as some of his other musical products.
It only took the man 30. It only took him 30 years to release a solo record.
Yeah. But yeah, should be a good one when we finally get it.
Yeah, man. I cannot wait for this.
And that does bring us to our final item of the evening, but
What? It looking pretty blank there in the notes section.
we're super blank this week.
Wow, are you serious?
I didn't get it.
I don't even get to say my line this week?
Well, you could say it, but we're not saving any money this week.
You know what it is. It's Andy. He's not out in the aisles. He's not hunting for you and I. And we're not saving any money this week because there's no toy hunting tip at Dollarama.
No.
Oh,
but
man.
You can go to Facebook and find the group, join the group, and become part of it. And if you find really cool stuff, yeah, we'll feature it on there.
Post it in the group because this stuff does vary by location.
Oh, Josh.
But that'll be a cool to ranch. I mean, watch. Are you doing that on purpose now?
He thinks the Google machine is just messing with him.
I think it's messing with me.
You know what? Yeah. AI is taking over, so it's not outside the possibility realm.
Yep.
But yeah, that is
wow.
That's it.
That is it. Oh, that reminds me. What day is it today?
It's Tuesday night. We actually made it.
It's Tuesday, so I'm still ahead of the game. I've got lots of time to work on this week's stuff. Tomorrow, actually, not even tomorrow. Let me take this opportunity to tell you right now, if you're following our Sunday night show, that is our Back in Black series show. That's the show where we review Star Wars Black Series action figures 1 or 2 waves at a time.
Depending on figures.
If you go to our social media, and we are on all of the places,
including Threads, which
including
I just
Threads.
see now that I have to update.
We'll fix that. We are on Threads. You can see a preview shot of all the figures that we're going to talk about on Sunday night, and we want to know what you think the best figure in the show will be. Leave your vote in the comment sections. It's 1 vote per person per platform that we are on, and on Saturday, the voting will close at 12 noon Eastern. Sunday night, live at 6, we'll be back with Back in Black series, and we will show or reveal who the best figure in show will be.
And who walks away with the...
But you're going to have to tune in.
Medal of Badassery.
You're going to have to tune in to find out. Other than that, we will be back next Tuesday with another edition of Random Fandom, the 97th edition. Mm-hmm. And we got some stuff brewing in the background. So new features, new segments, I guess we can call them, rolling out soon. Cool Ranch.
Oh, we've let Josh down.
Y'all didn't put Luke Skywalker first, so I'm not going to watch anymore. Listen.
Hank says, cough.
George Hubert, cough. Which one? Oh. I know you're kidding, Josh. That's it. You got to get your votes in, though. The more votes you get, the better chances your favorite figure will score. All right. Andy, anything else you want to say?
It's Daredevil night, isn't it?
Hot diggity, I think it is.
It's Daredevil night. So
you mean it's courtroom drama night?
Well, I think you're about to pick up because,
I hope so. After what happened last week. Oh, that's another one. I didn't realize that. Our White Tiger actor, dead.
Yeah, he's passed. That's why in the very first episode it says dedicated to our dear friend.
I didn't put that together.
Fair enough.
I didn't realize that he was working through cancer.
Yeah.
That's awful.
So this is another Chadwick Boseman all over.
Yeah. No, you're absolutely right. All right, everybody. That's all I've got. And I hope you guys have a great week. Enjoy the rest of your week. By the way, just a quick shout out. Excuse me. Our friends over at Go Figure, that's Adam's figure at Adam. That's Adam at the Go Figure YouTube channel. Link is in the description. Go check out their stuff. They've got a new series. It's Kenner You Believe It.
I can't believe it.
And I tuned in live on Monday as they covered Kenner's Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
You mean the stolen Ewok village?
Yeah. And the battle wagon.
Nice.
Next week, they are covering Swamp Thing.
Ooh.
And I may or may not tune in live for that one as well.
That's cool.
Lots of fun. That's it for me.
Mm-hmm.
How about you, man?
That's all I got.
I'm looking to more solo leveling. I don't believe that's what you meant to say.
Probably not.
It's okay. Great work, my bros.
Oh, thank you, Hank.
We miss you, sir. We'll see you soon.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Thank you, Josh. Love being here. Love doing this. We'll see you again real soon. Don't forget, whatever your thing is, and I know you've got a thing because we got several things. But anyway, fan on, everybody. And as always, for Fandom Power, my name is Wes.
I'm Andy.
We'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.